Ooh. Now, do we have some beautiful, glorious news on this beautiful, glorious day? If you guys live in the Northeast area, as I do, then you guys were out today enjoying that beautiful weather outside. Now, it wasn't summer weather, but man, I didn't even need a sweater to go outside. It was gorgeous. It was beautiful. I loved every second of it. I was out there chilling. Even though I've been sick today, I did hit up the Advil and some Mucinex real quick to get myself energized and ready to go so I didn't sound so nasally for you guys. But I'm coming in with some glorious news. I'm just in a good mood. I'm not super hyped. I'm not, gonna go crazy today. Because here's the deal. The Knicks, of course, are coming in tonight injured, as they have been the last, I was going to say last couple of games, last couple of weeks, about over a month now. They've been dealing with these horrific injuries that have completely decimated their team. But the Cleveland Cavaliers are also coming in a little injured today. No Donovan Mitchell, no Karis LeVert. So it's a battle of the injured here in the East. And the Knicks got to come out on top today. They have to. They can't keep sliding. Philly's right behind them. They won today, so the Knicks got to win. Who else? Miami, they're on a heater. They've been winning a bunch. I didn't mean to do that little pun right there. I didn't mean to do that. Miami's on a heater. I didn't mean to do that. But they've been winning a bunch. They're on their way up. And then same with the team like Indiana. They're right there. Orlando, they're also right there. So the Knicks got to pick up a win today. That's, of course, every night we say that. Every game we say that. You got to win the basketball games. You got to win because you're not in the position like a Boston today who won their game by like 50 or something, with blowing out the Warriors, where you could just kind of coast and take it easy. Doesn't really matter. Win, lose, or draw. We're so far ahead of everybody else. We're like penciled into an NBA Finals appearance this year. That's not us. At least not yet. Not right now. But I come in here with the glorious news. If you guys have yet to see, if you weren't informed, if you didn't take notice, Julius Randle, OG Anunoby, and my guy Mitchell Robinson all traveled with the team today. Now, the Knicks have a road game today. They're playing the game in Cleveland. And then they're going to be home for 4 straight games before going on their West Coast road trip, where they're going to play Portland, Sacramento, Golden State, and Denver. But the Knicks are away today. Now, Julius Randle, OG Anunoby, and Mitchell Robinson traveled with the team. When asked about this, Tom Thibodeau simply said this is part of the process. The closer they get to returning, the more they need to travel with the team and be around the team, and then they get treatment from the trainers. They can get their workouts in and whatnot. And speaking of workouts, Julius Randle on the court taking light contact. By light contact, they clarified just pads, assistant coaches wearing pads, bumping Randle as he's going to the basket, going through his routines and whatnot, his 1-on-0s routine. But let me tell you something. Julius Randle taking contact, prepping, he's on the court warming up for pregame. That's not something that a player is 2-3 weeks away does. That is a player who is a week away, maybe 2 weeks at most, a week and a half most likely. We're on our way, folks. I just wanted to come in and let everybody know that the time has almost arrived. And then OG Anunoby, of course, we know he's simple clean out. We've been talking about it. No big deal. He's just going to ramp up. He's going to get the wind back in, right? He's going to be a little rusty and whatnot, but he's good. And then my guy Mitchell Robinson, he's traveling with the team. Let me tell you guys, Mitchell Robinson's going to be back this month. He's going to be back, I'm assuming, the 2nd to 3rd week of the month, probably around the 3rd week of the month. We're going to see Mitchell Robinson back in the court. And then finally, we can give Isaiah Hartenstein a much-needed breather, right? He is playing through injury. He is hurt, and you can tell. But we're getting our guys back. Let's go. Let's get to it. The time is arriving. And boy, oh boy, we could have used this sooner, but better late than never. The Knicks free-falling in the lead that they built with those guys in the standings. Currently 4th. We can go through the box score real quick. I didn't take a look at it before the game starts because, like I've been saying, it doesn't really matter. But let me tell you, once they come back, then it matters again. right? I said we are not going to worry about the standings until we at least get one of them back. But when that happens, we're back in business, baby. All right, so if we go through it real quick, and this is an ESPN game too, by the way, just so we're all clear, which means that they're not going to start the game on time because they never do. Now, look, NBA never starts the game on time, but they usually start it no later than 10 minutes after they say it would originally start. So if they say it's going to start at 7, it usually starts around 7:10. ESPN game, don't abide by they don't abide by those rules, right? Their pregame stuff takes forever, which means we're not going to get the tip off until at least 7:15, maybe even later, 7:20. So we'll see. Now, thankfully, they started it a little bit early at 7 o'clock. So, all right, let's take a look at the standings. Right now, the Knicks are fourth. They are currently tied with Philly, who won today. They were sitting, before the day started, half a game ahead of Philly. Philly won today, so they are tied with Philadelphia at 35-25 for that 4 seed. So if the Knicks lose today, they drop out of the 4 seed and remain a half game ahead of Miami, who, again, they're looking very good. They're back into finals form. They look better than they did last year. How they do it, the world will never know. They made their they made their sacrifices at the All-Star game. They're ready to come through in full force. So the Knicks got to be weary of that. You don't want to fall into a 5-4 matchup with Miami out the gate. That's what you don't want to do. You got Philly, you got Miami right there. Orlando's not far behind either. They're tied with Miami, actually. And then Indiana's only a half game behind those guys. So let's say things go horribly wrong. The Knicks could drop down to 8. They could. Now, I don't expect that to happen. The guys are going to come back. The Knicks are going to go back on another run. That's what we're revving up to do, baby. But until that happens, we are going to focus game by game. And of course, that's going to start with tonight, where the Knicks are taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers at Cleveland. At Cleveland. We're getting ready for tip-off. What's popping, everybody? Who we got? Big Rud, Tay. What's up, everybody? Yvette. Thomas. What's up, Thomas? Dutch B. Carl. Big Crims. What's popping, everybody? See Tyler. Now, of course, this is a first round rematch of last year's playoff, but both teams are significantly different. Very different teams. Of course, both very injured at the moment. No Donovan Mitchell, no Karis LeVert for the Cavaliers. No front court for the Knicks. No OG Anunoby, no Julius Randle, no Mitchell Robinson, of course. We know this. But aside from that, I mean, all the trades that the Knicks have made, all the young guys are out for the Knicks in trades. As for the Cavaliers, Max Strus has become a huge part of their team, of their starting lineup. And then, of course, a little bit of a revamped bench. And we're off and running as Cleveland wins the tip, and Darius Garland will bring it down. Garland has it up top, hands it off to Isaac Okoro, over to Allen. Allen over to Mobley. Mobley has it up top, being guarded by Achua. They feed it inside to Okoro, who posted up Brunson and gets a nice, easy layup right out the gate. Ornstein got to be aware that he's got to help out in the paint there. Don't worry about Allen. Gets it over to DiVincenzo. He has it up top, being guarded by Garland. Interesting. They're going to run Garland off a bunch of his screens. Okoro guarding Brunson. Brunson pulls up for a jumper, and he goes down, and he's holding his foot, holding his ankle. We can't afford more injuries, and Brunson's down. He's looking at the bench. He's saying, call a timeout. DiVincenzo comes up with a steal. He's going to bring it down. Brunson's going to get up. Oh, he's really hobbling. He's hurting. He goes right back down. They're going to call a timeout. He turned it badly. He's on the floor. We just came in with good news. We were happy. We were excited. We were good. And then literally the first play of the game, he's kind of holding his knee a little bit. Hopefully it's just an ankle and not a knee. He needs help getting off the court. So, you know, if Brunson goes down, they're going to show it here. It wasn't an ankle. It was him jumping up. Wow. No contact injury is never what you want to see. He didn't roll the ankle. He went up. He's holding his left knee. He's holding his left knee. He's done. I don't want to be Debbie Downer here, but no contact injury, holding your knee. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Might be cooked. That might be it. It might be it. I don't even know what to tell you guys as far as what injury that could possibly be. Right? To me, that's he tore something. That's a no contact. He literally just caught it off the curl, went to jump up. There was no contact, lower body contact from Okoro. There was zero contact. He didn't roll the ankle on the replay. Did not roll it. He goes up, knee goes out. He comes down, holding it, can't get up. He tries to get up to put pressure on it, goes right back down. That's when the Knicks call the timeout. Oh, buddy. We were just talking about getting healthy. And then this goes down. Now we don't know the severity of the injury. Could be a week, could be 2 weeks. I don't know. But, right, we just have to stay positive, have hope it's nothing serious. But man, I'm trying not to be super negative. I'm trying not to bring the mood too far down, but it's a no contact knee injury where he couldn't really put pressure on the knee. Oh man, praying for Brunson, man. I really, really am right now. Immediate timeout from the Knicks. Deuce McBride comes up off the bench. Brunson's going back to the locker room, being helped off the court. MBM said, "Don't panic." Try not to panic, right? Always wait for the official response as to what the injury could be and whatnot. I'm just going to open Twitter. They're not going to have an answer. Obviously, the beat reporters, anybody, literally just limped off the court. But, so, yeah. Nothing so far. Let's see what they say here as they're getting ready back to check into the game. Maybe there's a bump, but even still, doesn't matter. He's holding his knee. He's in a ton of pain, being helped off by the athletic trainer and Precious. All right, we're back into it. McBride's into the game. Let's try and get into the game, folks. McBride has it, pump fakes, kicks it over to Harnstein and leaves it off for DiVincenzo out of the corner, puts up the three fading away and gets it to go. All right, Knicks get their first basket, 3-2. Let's get to it, folks. Let's get to it. Let's try to stay positive. Let's get into the game. All right, we'll hear about Brunson in a minute. No sense in worrying about something we have no control over. Garland hits Mobley, comes to the basket at the foul line, kicks it in the corner to Okoro, who pump fakes, driving it in, kicks it up top to a wide open Max Strus for three. Comes up short, Harnstein with the rebound. Bullet pass ahead, and Strus comes up with the steal. Terrible decision from Harnstein. Garland bringing it down, left side of the court, being guarded by DiVincenzo. Hits Allen on the roll after the pick. And Achua comes up with the steal, and Allen trying to feed Mobley down low. Hit a head pass to DiVincenzo over to Josh Hart, and he gets fouled by Okoro. 10:20 to go here in the first. Kiana Bryan, what's up, Kiana? Tay, I'm pissed. Omar, I'm panicking. Oh, man. Jay, what's up, Jay? Does not look good. Why can't we have anything nice? I don't know, man. New York's has to be cursed. New York has to be cursed. DiVincenzo has it up top. Over to Josh Hart. Cross-court pass to Achua. Coming to his left against Mobley. Leans in. Step back. Low fader. And gets the foul call on Evan Mobley. So he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. 3-2 early. We're 2 minutes into the game. And we're not going to mention anything that has happened with the players on the court who had to go back to the locker room until we get information on what the injury could possibly be. Oh, man. 2026 said, every time a Knicks player falls down, I take a deep breath. At this point, it is rough. Rough, man. Peter Merritt, I'm cursed every team. In every sport my team loses, the key players, Mets, Jets, Knicks. Pressure the Chua, splits the free throws, 1 for 2, fighting on the boards. Jared Allen cleans it up. Oh, no, he missed both. Excuse me. Carl said, anyone notice that Burks isn't on the bench? I have not noticed. Have not paid attention to who's on the bench. That might be interesting. I don't know. He might have gone to check up on Brunson or something. I don't know. Should be there. He didn't hear anything about Burks not being there. Garland gets into the lane, shoots the floater, can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound. He's bringing it down, has it up top. Jared Allen's going to pick him up. They throw it inside the Harnstein. He's got the mismatch against Okoro, and he flips it up and in with the left hand. Good aggression from the big man. You rarely see it in the post like that. Garland on the left wing. Almost turns it over. DiVincenzo pushes Max Strus fighting for the loose ball, and they call a foul on DiVincenzo. Peter said Brooks is in the crowd. NBM, everybody holding their breath, running out of air. I know. Dutch B, what's up, Dutch B? Only 3 players on the bench. Interesting. I don't know. Maybe guys going back into the locker room and checking in on Brunson. I have no idea. Miles McBride's called for a foul. The Knicks can't afford fouls. They already couldn't afford fouls, and now they can't take a foul. Garland has it up top. Over to Okoro. Okoro fakes the handoff, driving to his left. Leaves it off for Allen, who flips it up. Comes up short. Josh Hart rips down a rebound. And he's bringing it down over to DiVincenzo, right side of the court. Strus is going to pick him up. In and out dribble. Going under the basket. Going around. Kicks it out to McBride. Back to DiVincenzo. Catches. Fires out of the corner. Can't get that one to go. Long rebound. Garland picks it up. He's going to bring it down. 5-2 still. 3 minutes into the game. 9 minutes to go. Here in the first quarter. Garland over to Mobley. Fakes the hand up to Okoro. Now gets it out to him. Okoro on the left wing. Back up top to Garland. Garland, in and out dribble, coming to his left. Fakes the pull-up 3. Over to Allen. Lobs to Mobley. Mobley catches, goes up. Can't finish, but he is fouled, so he's going to go to the free throw line for 2. 8:50 to go here in the first. Danielle, Barry Sports Highlights. What's up, Danielle? Daniel? What's up, Daniel? 2026 said, Knicks need to take a flight to France and bring back Ntilikina. They just signed Shake Milton, who is obviously not going to be available tonight. Mobley knocks down the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Tay said, I'm losing it over here. Tay, I know it's difficult, but try and get out of your mind. Try to focus on the game as much as you can until we hear about what the injury is. Right? No need to worry about something we have no knowledge of, right? Mobley misses the second free throw. McBride rushing it down the court, crosses, goes along the baseline, under the basket, kicks it up top to Achua, who hands it off to Josh Hart, coming to his right off the Achua screen. Tried the pocket pass to Achua, and they call a kick ball on the Cavs. Subscription from Daniel Berry. Thank you, Daniel. Welcome. 8:37 to go here in the first quarter. Five to 3 still to get it in the Harnstein. Harnstein up top, hands it off to DiVincenzo, coming to his right off the handoff, kicks it over to Achua, who pump fakes, driving it in on Mobley, goes right through his chest. Good defense from Mobley, though, forces Achua to pick it up, tries to get it out to McBride, but Okoro breaks it up, and it's a shot clock violation. The Knicks don't get a shot up. So both teams struggling to start the game. The Knicks have an excuse. The Cavaliers just starting off a little slow here. Garland bringing it down. Has it up top. Into Allen. Allen looking to get it to somebody. Hands it off to Strus. Strus over to Okoro. Left wing 3. The Knicks leave him open. Dare him to shoot. And Okoro makes him pay by knocking down the 3. DiVincenzo bringing it down. Over to McBride. McBride coming to his left. He's got Garland on his hip. Kicks it out to Achua. Coming to his right. Putting his head down. Going into the paint. Puts up a floater. Hits the front of the rim. Can't get it to go. Good defense from Mobley. And here comes Max Strus, left wing. Picks his dribble up. Gets it over to Allen. Allen has it in the high post, hands it off to Mobley, coming to his right, curling off the screen, coming to his left, tries to lay it up over Achua, gets the layup to go. Josh Hart bringing it down, has it on the right wing. Josh Hart over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein over to Achua. Achua fakes the handoff to DiVincenzo. Can't get it to him. Over to Hartenstein up top. Now hands it off to DiVincenzo, coming to his right, curling off of it. Gets to the foul line, little pull-up jumper. Swishes it. We'll take it. Okay, the Knicks struggling to generate good offense here. James Sumler, what's up, James? Mobley has it up top. Hartenstein guarding him. Over to Okoro, left wing, pump fakes, driving it past Hartenstein, throws the lob to Allen, who goes up and throws it down nice and easy. Too easy on that time, too easy. Jeggings with a subscription. Thank you, Jeggings. Welcome. McBride has it up top, coming to his left, over to Achua. Fakes the handoff to DiVincenzo. Okoro making DiVincenzo's life miserable right now. Josh Hart has it up top, coming to his left, throws the lob to Hartenstein, who catches, can't finish, couldn't quite corral the catch there, turns it over, head pass to Okoro out of the corner, back to Mobley, putting his head down, kicks it out to Garland, coming to his right, goes right past Deuce, throws up a floater, gets it to go. Whew. Tay said, Chef, you got to make this make sense. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense, man. It's painful. It's painful. Trust, it's in the back of my mind. It's painful. Knicks are nice. What's up, Knicks are nice? Welcome. Welcome. Decade, what's up, Decade? For anybody joining now who did not see the opening minutes of the game, literally the first play of the game, they run Brunson off a curl. He comes off the action. They get it to him. Brunson rises up to shoot a mid-range jumper over Curl, and in the air, flails his legs up, is in clear pain as he goes up, loses the ball, comes down, holding his knee. Initially, we thought, okay, maybe he rolled the ankle, going up for the jump shot over Okoro. No, upon replay, there was no ankle turn. And so the next thought is, okay, he banged knees. He went down holding his knee. Hopefully that's the extent of it. Didn't appear like there was any contact. Hurt his knee on the way up. On zero contact. And that is never a good sign. I don't know what to say to you guys. That doesn't sound like, okay, we hit the doomsday button, now we're done. The only advice I could offer to you guys is to don't overreact to it. Obviously, we're going to react to it. We're human beings. Don't overreact to it until we know the extent of what's going on. Right? I'm going to keep refreshing Twitter. Hopefully, they have an update at some point. Everyone is... Oh, man. Makes no sense. This is relevant right now. There is I got nothing. Yeah, everyone's just feeling the same way we're feeling. Everyone is just feeling the same way that we are. This is rough. Jay said, suit up, buddy. We need you more than ever. I mean, look, if I could donate body parts to these guys, I would. Go ahead, take my healthy body. Take my knee, Jalen Brunson. I don't need it no more, right? I don't ever need to play basketball ever again in my life. I could donate my knee to him, right? Julius, you need a shoulder? I'll donate my shoulder to you. It's fully healthy. It's not as big as strong as yours, but it's healthy. Right? Mitch, you need an ankle, my guy. I got you. It's pretty rough right now. It's pretty rough. Carl said it really looks like an Achilles by the reaction to his pain. I don't know if it's an Achilles, Carl. He was holding his knee. If it was an Achilles, he would have been holding his calf. All right, now we're in. McBride has it up top. Oh boy. Gets into the mid-range, knocks down the foul line, pull-up jumper. Yak, what's up, Yak? Why did Tibbs have him in the game with the score 0-0? I don't know. Maybe he should have sat him out tonight. No, Donovan Mitchell should have just sat him out. Jared Allen driving it in, gets stuck at the rim by Jericho Sims. Good defense. Achua picks it up, gets it over to DiVincenzo. Great catch to keep it away from Strus. Coming to his left off the Achua screen in the paint, kicks it out to Sims, hands it off to Josh Hart, left wing three, knocks it down. 12-12, 5:40 to go here in the first. Voice all your frustrations here tonight, guys. This is not what you want to see. Strus has it up top, coming to his right, getting downhill, leaves it off for Allen, turns it over. Achua picks it up. Here comes McBride on the right wing, bringing it down. Coming to his right off the Sim screen, goes right past Allen, stops at the three-point line, puts up the three, halfway down, can't get it to stay though. Okoro picks it up, over to Dean Wade, who just checked in for Mobley. Hands it off to Strus, right wing three, no hesitation, fires it up, can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound, hit ahead pass to DiVincenzo, coming down. He's going to pull it back out as the Cavs do a good job getting back on defense. Coming to his left, puts up the three, leaning to the left and splashes it. Under 5 minutes to go, the Knicks lead by 3, 15-12. Knicks are nice. Appreciate you, my guy. I said you do great work. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Just try to have fun over here. Achua comes up with a block on Strus. No foul call. Strus is upset, but the Knicks are coming the other way. Josh Hart up top, cross-court pass to McBride, catching fire from the right wing, and Deuce McBride knocks down to three. That's 3 straight threes for the Knicks as it gives them a 6-point lead here, 18-12. 4:30 to go here in the first quarter. And the Knicks are getting out and running. Cleveland looking a little bit like a mess without Donovan Mitchell out there. And if you watched any of the games since the All-Star break, Donovan Mitchell has missed 2 games, both of them with illness. I don't know what he's out with tonight. He also missed the last game, so he's missed 3 games since the All-Star break. Cleveland is a completely different team without him, as the Knicks are with Julius Randle, but you get what I mean. He is essentially their entire team. Will, what's up, Will? Never seen a team this good in all my years of being a Knicks fan, and this is what happens. Yep. Like I said, guys, voice all your frustrations. The only advice I could offer is don't get too much into your feelings. Get them out. Voice your frustrations 100%. It's a frustrating thing to witness, but at the same time, we do not know the severity of the injury. It could be something small. It could be something big. But until we know, I don't think it's worth killing yourself over at this moment until we know. They're going to show the replay again, and I don't want to see it. All right, let's see. First possession of the game, literally, and then he has to be helped off the court. He's putting some pressure on it, but he's limping. It's hard. He's being helped off by 2 teammates, by the training staff and Precious Achua. Literally, there are 0 positive signs there for us Knicks fans. Garland gets the handoff, fires a straightaway 3, way off. Josh Hart with the rebound, he's bringing it down. Tay said, Chef, you need to fix this. If I could, I would. I'm making phone calls. I'll make some phone calls, Tay. I'll see what I could do. DiVincenzo driving it down, knocks down a layup over Dean Wade. 20-12, 13-0 run for the Knicks here in the first quarter. Under 4 minutes to go. Allen hands it off to Okoro, settles for a 3. They leave him open. They say fire away, and he makes them pay by knocking down his second 3 of the first quarter here. Much improved 3-point shooter. Usually shoots them wide open because teams are going to dare Isaac Okoro to shoot, but he's making the Knicks pay here tonight, and he's made a lot of teams pay this season. Deuce has it up top, crosses over to his left. Sam Merrill guarding him, hands it off to DiVincenzo. 2 defenders come out to guard him, comes up short, and now DiVincenzo comes up limping. He is jogging down the court, limping down the court. Garland goes past his defender, lobs it up for Allen, lays it up and in, or dunks it down the alley-oop. 20-17, 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Yogeshwar Ghansham? What's poppin', my guy? Welcome. Sims has it up top. Trying to hand it off to Bogdanovich. Can't get it to him. Gets it over to Josh Hart. Coming to his right. Throws it lob to Jericho Sims. And the Knicks try to answer, but Jericho Sims can't hold on to the ball. Garland up ahead to Okoro. Over to Allen. Cross court to Wade. Wade pump fakes. Fly-by defense from Josh Hart. D. Wade can't hit the three. Okoro taps it out. Garland catches deep straight three. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Josh Hart rips it down because, of course, he does. Josh Hart putting his head down. He's going to slow it down. Hands it off to DiVincenzo. Coming to his right. Pulling it back. Driving it in on Dean Wade. Goes under the basket. Reverse layup. Go! He'll put some English on it. Hit a funky part of the rim. But got the friendly bounce, and it bounced in. 22-17. Sam Merrill catches, fires, comes up short. DiVincenzo with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Hit ahead to Josh Hart. Josh Hart's going to put his head down. Try to go right past Sam Merrill. They call a foul on Merrill. Merrill was too big, too strong for Sam Merrill to try and stay in front of him. "2026 said, gotta wear a nice pair of Adidas when playing ball." Georges Niang is checking in. Bogdanovich is checking in. Sims has it up top. Hands it off to Bogdanovich. Coming to his right off the handoff. In the paint. Struggles with the ball a little bit. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Sims with the offensive rebound. Keeps it away from Mobley. Mobley slaps it out of his hands, but it goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Knicks. 14 to go on the shot clock. They get it into Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich fakes the screen, goes under the basket, kicks it out to Hart, extra pass DiVincenzo, pump fakes, goes past Strus, in the lane, throws up a floater, can't get it to go. Mobley with the rebound. Quick outlet. Josh Hart picks off the outlet to Strus. Over to DiVincenzo for three. Comes up short. DiVincenzo with his own offensive rebound, goes under the basket, kicks it out to McBride. McBride from the corner for three, and he gets that one to go. Extra opportunities for the Knicks, leading to open threes, and they're converting here. 25-17, 1:30 to go here in the first quarter. The Knicks have hit 4 threes here in the first quarter. Garland has it up top, feeds Mobley, comes to the basket on Sims, fades away, can't get it to go, looking for a foul call, doesn't get it. Bogdanovich with the rebound, he's bringing it down, has it up top. He's going to slow it down as Garland picks him up, crosses over to his left, goes past Garland in the lane, kicks it out. Josh Hart wide open, out of the corner for three, gets it to go. The Knicks with 5 first quarter threes here as they take a 9-point lead. 21-5 run for the Knicks. Garland on the left wing, crosses over to his left. Quick crossover, feeds Mobley, comes to the basket and throws it down easy after the beautiful pocket pass from Garland. Now it's a 9-point game. It was at one point an 11-point game, but now it's 28-19, under a minute to go. Raul, what's up, Raul? Deuce bringing it down, has it on the left wing. Being guarded by Garland. Comes off a sim screen over to Bogdanovich. He has it up top, being guarded by Niang. Coming to his left. Pulling it back out. Mobley switched on to him. Settles for a pull-up three. Can't get it to go. Jericho Sims fighting for the offensive rebound. The ball is alive. Josh Hart coming into the lane. Tries to keep it alive, but it goes out to Mobley. Hands it off to Strus. Strus pull-up three. Going for a 2-for-1. Can't get it to go. Long rebound. Niang picks it up in the lane. Kicks it out to Mobley. Mobley's going to slow it down now. Mobley has it on the right wing. One-on-one against Jericho Sims, trying to drive it on him off the dribble. Coming to his left, leans in, pump fakes, shovels it off, and Josh Hart blocks Strus at the basket. Beautiful. Behind Strus, comes behind him and blocks the shot. 10 seconds to go. DiVincenzo has it up top. Crossing over to his left, pump fakes. Inside the Sims, Sims catches, leaves it off for DiVincenzo, throws it up with the floater. Halfway down, rims out though. And that's the end of the first quarter, 28-19. Only 19 first quarter points for the Cavs. Not great. They got some decent looks from the perimeter. Couldn't knock any of the threes down. But the Knicks' interior defense has been fantastic so far. Yogeshwar said the Knicks are going to beat them. It's looking pretty good after the first quarter. But, of course, we know the first quarter is the feel-out quarter. Both teams will come back looking different after this opening period. Carl said, I'll say this much. If JB is cooked for the season, please don't rush anyone back. Gotta know when to fold them. Gotta know before you go bankrupt. Hashtag get healthy. It's a great point, Carl. It's a great point. No reason to really rush guys back. Make sure Julius, if Brunson is out for the rest of the season, Julius, go get the surgery now. Just go get the surgery now. I know he's going to say no. There's still season to play. Yada, yada, yada. Just go get the surgery now. It's a cooked season. Guys are too hurt. The injury bug has hit us too hard. Go get healthy. Anunoby will come back healthy. He'll come back into the rotation. He'll play perfectly fine. And then similarly with Mitchell Robinson, don't rush him back, but he can come back, play the last couple of games of the regular season, right? Get accustomed with his new teammates, build some chemistry going into next year. But again, it's not doomsday. That's just an if. That's simply just an if. No doomsday. Let's not hit the doomsday button just yet. Yak, what's up, Yak? We're not folding. Tay said, I'm guessing they're doing x-rays now. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. They're giving him x-rays. He's probably getting an MRI done as well. Yak said he might not need surgery. For Randall? I mean, I think it's pretty clear the way they've talked about the injury. He's gonna get surgery in the offseason, similarly to what he did with the ankle. If you're talking about Brunson, which I don't think you are, but just Brunson, just to stay on point with Brunson and the injury. I don't know. We've heard nothing yet. I'm gonna keep refreshing. We keep refreshing until we find something out. Literally no updates. Because why would there be? He literally just got hurt. All right, I'm trying, guys, but there's no update yet. There's no update yet. Knicks Arnett said only a few weeks left. Well, they have the rest of the month, and then they got 2 weeks in April. So they have 6 weeks left. Alec Burks checking in to start the second quarter here. Set our timer up. Knicks are nice. It didn't look good. It looked awful, to be honest. If someone goes down holding their knees, it's never good. If someone goes down holding their knee after no contact, it's truly the sign of a horrific injury. But again, we don't know anything, so we're not going to assume the worst. Bogdanovich goes down the lane and lays it up with the right hand. Beautiful. It's a great way to start the quarter. 30-19 here. Craig Porter Jr. has it up top, who's just checked into the game. Over to Strus on the right wing, being guarded by Burks. Strus coming to his left. Bogdanovich picks him up. Out to Merrill. Merrill is a knockdown shooter. They leave him open, and he swishes the three. Deuce McBride bringing it down. Over to Burks, who has it up top, being guarded by Strus. Over to Josh Hart on the right wing. Swing through to his right. Off the sim screen. Cross-court pass to Bogdanovich, who catches, driving to his left. Cross-court pass back to Josh Hart. He's driving to his left. Goes right into Merrill. Pump fakes. He's got to get it out to somebody. Gets it out to Deuce. 2 seconds to go. Deuce rises and shoots over Porter Jr. Can't get it to go. Merrill with the rebound. Here comes Max Strus bringing it down. Strus has it on the left wing, being guarded by Burks. Over to Mobley. Mobley trying to get it to somebody. Can't find somebody open. Feeds Merrill. Back to Mobley. Mobley in the paint. Goes right into Sims. Throws up a righty hook. Gets it to go over Sims. 30-24. Deuce bringing it down. Mike Mode. What's up, Mike? Oh, Deuce McBride. Beautiful crossovers. Mobley hit the ground, and Deuce lays it up and in with the right hand. Oh, that's going on his highlight reel. Welcome to the highlight reel, my guy. Craig Porter Jr. out to Niang. Spots it for three. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound. He's coming down. Hit ahead pass to Alec Burks on the left wing. Burks bringing it down. Strus is guarding him. Feeds Bogdanovich in the post. He's got Porter Jr. on him. Likes the mismatch. He's got a height mismatch. Bogdanovich, cross-court pass to Josh Hart. Catches. Merrill guarding him. Swings through to his right. Going right at Merrill. Gets to the baseline. Little fade away over him. Comes up short. Niang with the rebound. He's pushing the other way. Currently an 8-point game. Niang on the right wing. Bogdanovich picks him up, driving to his left, leans in, driving to his right, scoop layup, can't get it to go. Good defense from Bogdanovich, but Craig Porter Jr. sneaks behind, comes up with the steal. Mobley walks into a straightaway three, can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound, and he's going to bring it down. Josh Hart up top to Sims, over to Burks, coming to his right, puts up the three, can't get it to go, hits the front of the rim. Mobley with the rebound, he's bringing it down. 9:30 to go here in the second quarter. Mobley has it up top, going one-on-one against Sims, driving to his right, leans right in, leans in again, and they call a foul on Sims. 9:23 to go here in the second quarter. Mike Mode said he banged knees with Hart coming off the screen, so he did hit his right knee before he took that jump shot. That's the only optimistic thing I can say. Hopefully it's, again, nothing structural and nothing like that. We all know what the worst of it looks like, but, you know, I didn't see the Josh Hart or Hartenstein. I'm not sure who it was. Bang knees. I know Clyde Frazier had been saying he hit knees with Hartenstein, but he didn't react to the pain until he jumped up, and then he couldn't put pressure on it. So I'm trying to remain optimistic as well, but just looking at the facts, it's not looking great. The Cavs knocked down a three, by the way. And Alec Burks driving into the lane, shoots a floater, can't get it to go, but he is fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line. Yogeshwar said, hey, I have to go. I'll see you tomorrow. Appreciate you, my guy. You're always welcome back. Alec Burks at the free throw line for two. Tay said, wrap his ankles, they're cooked. Keanu Bryan, what's popping? Didn't I say have that same problem? My knee pops out and in, then good 2 to 3 days later. Hopefully it's just that. Hopefully it's nothing serious and nothing structural, and he can be back in a couple of weeks. At the same time, Keanu, no offense, but you're not playing NBA basketball, so the injury might be different for Brunson. It might be a little bit longer. And if it's a persistent thing, then I don't know, maybe it could require surgery to fix permanently, because it's not something you should be dealing with as you're playing professional basketball, if that's your job. But again, you know, I appreciate the optimism. Hopefully it's just that. I'm with you. Hopefully it's just that. Craig Porter Jr. steps back on McBride and knocks down the jumper. Forgot to restart the timer. Yogeshwari, subscribe. Appreciate you, my guy. I'll let you know. I'll give you the update, Yogeshwar. Hartenstein driving it down on Mobley. Lays it up and in with the left hand. He's too big and too strong for Mobley. Can't defend that. Craig Porter Jr. bringing it down. It's 36 to 29. 8:20 to go. Craig Porter Jr. driving it down. Throws up a floater over Deuce. Good defense. Can't get it to go. Hartenstein with the rebound. Here comes McBride bringing it down. In and out dribble. Driving to his right against Merrill. He's going to pull it back out. Over to Hartenstein. Hands it off to Bogdanovich. Coming to his left. In the paint. Step back. Foul line. Fadeaway jumper. Swishes it. The Knicks back up by 9. 38 to 29. Maintaining a pretty nice lead so far here early in the game. Craig Porter Jr. cross-court pass to Niang, who pump fakes, sidestep, throws up the corner three. Can't get it to go. Burks with the rebound. He's bringing it down. In and out dribble. Going at Merrill, pulling it back out. Dancing with it in the corner. Up top to Hartenstein. Hartenstein hands it back to Burks. Coming to his left. Crosses over to his right. Low fadeaway over Mobley. And they call another foul on Mobley. A landing spot foul on Mobley. So Alec Burks going back to the free throw line. Kenny, what's up, Kenny? Never known such injuries in one season. It's insane. It's insane. Keanu said, I ran track. It's the same. I'm hoping, Keanu. I'm hoping it's obviously nothing serious. I'm with everybody else. We're in the dark. We got no updates, right? I'll keep updating on my phone, see if anybody says anything before they mention it on the broadcast, but I get a feeling they'll mention it before. Someone said, rewatching that first possession, it looks like Brunson may have banged his upper thigh knee on the left leg of Hartenstein before curling around the pick. All right, so that's the only update we have so far. All right, we're back into it. Burks knocked down both free throws, but the score is off somehow. It's 39 to 29. Niang almost throws it away. Deuce almost picked up the steal. They call a foul. Oh, no, they call back. court violation. Deuce didn't pick it off. It was just a loose ball. Why is my timer running so far down? It's 7:24 to go here in the second quarter. 10-point game, 39-29. Knicks defense playing very, very well here. Obviously, both teams banged up, but no team in the NBA, well, the Memphis Grizzlies still are. Aside from the Grizzlies, who've been banged up since the start of the year, no team has been banged up more than the Knicks, and it's sad. It's sad right now. Michael D. Milnes. What's up, Michael? Burks was a mistake. Well, it's a good thing he was a throw-in, and the trade was for Bogdanovich, who just knocks down the jumper here. Okoro has it on the right wing, over to Niang, spins along the baseline. DiVincenzo trying to guard him. Niang too big. They bring a double team. Beautiful. Cross-court pass. Merrill out of the corner. They leave him open. As who was that? Who lost track of him? Who lost track of him? Was that Bogdanovich or Burks? Somebody lost track of Merrill. Got open from three in the corner. He's a knockdown shooter. You can't leave that guy open. Harnstein hands it off to Burks. Coming to his left now. Leans into Merrill. Pump fakes. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich up top. Bogdanovich being guarded by Niang. Pulls it back out. In and out dribble. Jared Allen switches onto him. Crosses over to his left. Leans in. Low fade away in the paint again. And he gets that one to go too. Okoro gets the pass quickly. He's pushing it down. He's going to slow it down now. Gets it back up top to Garland. Garland has it up top. Over to Niang. Catches. Pump fakes. Fakes the handoff. Driving to his right. And they call a foul on Bogdanovich. Putting two hands on him. Trying to slow him down. 6:22 to go here in the second. Knicks are nice. Said Ihart shouldn't be playing. He's still hurt. I mean, he had the same injury last year. It's a manageable injury, according to them. I'm not a doctor. I know nothing. According to him and the training staff, it's a manageable injury. He shouldn't be playing as many minutes as Tom Thibodeau likes to play him, but he's still capable of playing. It's not a surgery thing. It's a rest thing. So I'm assuming that they were hoping to get Mitchell Robinson and Julius Randle back at some point, and then they could start really resting him properly. But Yak said ball moving great. It's fantastic right now. I mean, they're playing well. They're making shots. They're knocking down shots. They're getting to the paint. Bogdanovich is having a good start to the game, which is what you want to see. Bogdanovich getting a lot more comfortable in the offense because when guys are back healthy, I know what I just said, and I know what just happened tonight. When guys are back healthy, this team is going to need Bogdanovich off the bench to score. But the ball is moving great, Yak. Fantastic. Charmboy72 Abel said sore left knee for Brunson. Good news. Until I get an update here, let's see. There is an update. Okay, thank you, Charmboy72 Abel. My guy come through. So I'm refreshing Twitter. I'm seeing if anybody's come through and say anything. Tommy Beer said, wow. And Tommy Beer, reliable source. Knicks just announced. Jalen Brunson, sore left knee, is questionable to return. Okay, don't return him. I don't care. Sit him out. The Knicks are moving the ball well. If they lose this game, I don't care. The most important thing, we've been saying it forever, I don't care about the standings until this team is healthy. The most important thing is health. Getting the guys back. So, Knicks, sore left knee for Brunson, questionable to return. Crazy. Put him back on the bench and give this fan base positive morale. Brunson's got to come out, give the thumbs up to everybody. I'm good. He's got to do that. And until we know more, after the game, we'll get more information on what the injury actually is and not just the generic sore knee. Because we had the same thing with Anunoby, right? Sore left elbow, inflammation in the elbow, right? We heard the same thing with Anunoby. So until we get a full diagnosis of what the injury is, I wouldn't celebrate yet. But this is obviously phenomenal news. I'm not going to rain on anybody's parade, but again, let's keep in mind, let's wait until the full diagnosis. Right? It's probably going to take 24 to 48 hours for them to come out and say exactly what it is and exactly what happened. But hopefully it's just a sore left knee. Hopefully that's all it is. But again, sit him out the rest of the game. I don't care. Win, lose, or draw. The most important thing with this team is health. And when you get scared like that by Brunson, sit him out. Ooh. All right, let's put the headphones back in. We're getting back into the game. Hopefully we can enjoy the game now because it is a good game. The Knicks are playing very well. It was a somber feeling as Merrill knocked down his third three of the game, by the way. Can we get out and guard this guy? We're giving him too many open looks. 35-43 now. McBride has it up top, coming to his left. Let's enjoy the game until we get worse news, right? Eamon Owis, what's up, Eamon? Yvette, what's up, Yvette? McBride driving it in, throws up a floater off glass, way off, can't get it to go. Wade with the rebound. Excuse me, here comes Garland. Garland has it up top. Being guarded by McBride, coming to his right off the Allen screen. Over to Dean Wade. In the corner, Okoro left open. DiVincenzo a little late closing out, and Okoro makes him pay his third three of the game here. Now it's 43-38. Cavs right back into it. And the Cavaliers, 5 threes in this quarter. The Knicks, 5 threes in the first quarter. The Cavs, 5 threes halfway through this quarter, by the way. DiVincenzo straight away, 3 up the handoff from Hartenstein. Can't get it to go. Garland with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Garland, in and out dribble, coming to his left, under the basket. McBride staying with him, coming to his right now, curling around a Merrill screen, getting to the paint, leaves it off to Allen, who lays it up and in. The Knicks got to keep him out of the paint because all of a sudden, Cavaliers are breaking down the defense and then kicking it out. 43-40. Knicks are going to call a timeout here. Tom Thibodeau seen enough, wants to talk it over. 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. A little over halfway through it. But again, a little bit of a celebratory mood with the Brunson news. Knicks are nice to sit him out until April. MBM said, hope they're not lying. They're not lying, right? I'm sure they're doing the test on him, and he's saying, I'm fine, it feels good. If they say sore left knee, to me that means, okay, he sat down for a bit. The pain started to subside a little bit. And he's walking around his own power. Usually that's what that tells me. I'm sure they're sending him off to get x-rays and MRIs right now. But Kiana said, Deuce should start instead of Brunson until the playoffs. We just need to diagnose on what the injury is, right? If it's more seriously than sore left knee, then I'm with you. I'm with you. But we need clarification on what the injury is. Because sore left knee is not a real injury. You don't go to if you were an athlete and you go to the athletic trainer and a doctor or whatever and you're saying, look, my knee really hurts, it's injured. If they tell you, oh, you just got sore left knee, they're a terrible athletic trainer and doctor. They would never say that. They would give you like, okay, you got scar tissue in your knee, it needs to be massaged out, and you got weakened tendons, and this is what we're going to do. You're going to put you through physical therapy. That's what good athletic trainers and doctors do. So the Knicks obviously employ a very expensive physical training staff, so he is not coming back into this game. That's 100%. But I doubt that they have the results for the MRIs back yet, which is the most important test they're going to do on him. Yak said, Kiana gets credit for not panicking. Yes, the most calm person in chat tonight, including myself, the most calm person in chat tonight, Kiana Bryan. Shout out to you. Trying to keep everybody level-headed. I appreciate it immensely. Mark said, we're cursed. It feels like it right now. Definitely feels like it. Fat Cat said, we have to actually make the playoffs. I mean, sure, but none of it matters unless our guys are healthy. Which is why I don't care about the standings right now. Go ahead, drop to the 7th seed. Go ahead, go in the play-in. I don't care. This team is not doing anything without Rando, Anunoby, and Robinson back healthy anyway. So at this point, I don't care about the seeding. I really, really don't. MBM, shake right on time. Yeah, go ahead, sit Brunson for a couple of games. If it's sore, then go ahead, sit him until he's 100%. Right? Go ahead. You got Shake Milton now, right? You can start Deuce. You can bring Shake in as the backup point guard. Is this an update? ESPN, Jalen Brunson questionable to return, sore left knee. Sure. Considering this is an ESPN game too, Woj Narowski will be right onto it, trying to figure out what's going on with Brunson. So, Will said, keep hope alive. Look, we had great news coming into tonight. Right? Fantastic updates on Randall, Anunoby, and Robinson with the injuries. They're traveling with the team, which is always a good sign. We're back into it, by the way. Turnover by the Knicks. Bogdanovich gets his stripped, going up for a shot. Out of bounds on Bogdanovich, so it's going back to Cleveland here. Good defense from Dean Wade. Coach CR, what's up, Coach? Start Shake. Let's get him traveling with the team first. And I think start McBride. He's been with the team. He can run the team perfectly fine. And bring Shake in off the bench, but give him a good run. Hart over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein has it up top. Over to Josh Hart, coming to his right, rejecting the screen. Pocket pass to Hartenstein, flips it up over Jared Allen, gets it to go. 45-40 now. 4:30 to go. Jay said, I'm not sure, Sheffy. The Knicks have not been very forthcoming with their injury updates. I will still keep the faith. Yeah, we talked about it already. A sore left knee is not a real diagnosis on what an injury is, on what the injury is. So we will just have to wait until what the full diagnosis is. They did the same thing with Anunoby, right? Sore left elbow, inflamed the left elbow was the initial diagnosis before it was like, oh no, it's bone spurs. So we'll have to wait and see. But a sore left knee and questionable return is like a pretty good sign. Again, obviously not out of the weeds completely yet, but it's a good sign. Bogdanovich tried to throw it inside the Hartenstein, tipped out of bounds, 1.5 to go on the shot clock. They're not going to have much time to get a shot up here. Also, Cleveland scored in the previous possession. Forgot to credit that. Jared Allen got to the rim on a nice pocket pass from Isaac Okoro. Hartenstein checking out. Precious Achiuwa checking in. McBride on the baseline, getting it into Precious Achiuwa. Beautiful out of bounds play. The Cavaliers lost on it. And Precious Achiuwa gets wide open under the basket, throws it down. Corey Young, what's up, Corey Young? 47-42, 3:30 to go here in the second. Garland has it up top, coming to his right up the Allen screen. Pulling it back out in the corner to Okoro. Pump face going along the baseline. Pocket pass to Allen, who stops, turns, spins, flips it up the left hand, gets it to go. They can't keep Okoro out of the paint. They can't keep the Cavs in general out of the paint. And they're slicing and dicing them inside. Okoro comes up with the steal on DiVincenzo, driving it down, lays it up, can't get it to go. No foul call. He's on the floor looking for a foul call. Knicks coming the other way. It's a 5-on-4. Over to McBride. Pump face coming to his left. Gets past Garland in the paint, lays it up the left hand. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland coming the other way. Merrill's going to slow it down a little bit as he brings it down. Achiuwa's going to pick him up. Stop and pop over Achiuwa. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Jared Allen picks it up in the paint. And he draws a foul on DiVincenzo. Knicks are nice. Said this is house money year anyway. We'll see what they do in the offseason. It's gonna be a very interesting year this offseason because the Knicks, they're close. Very, very close. They're saving all their draft picks for a big move. What do? Right? What do? Yak said maybe he only banged knees and it's only sore. What's the medical term? Not something popped. We don't know for sure yet. Again, we're hoping it's just soreness and that's it. I've had sore knees before. It is very painful. And the best thing for it is just rest. Bogdanovich driving it into the left. One-legged fadeaway gets it to go, by the way. Talking a lot about Brunson, not talking a lot about the game. I apologize for that. But at the same time, I think the Brunson injury takes precedent over the game a little bit. I'm trying to keep up with the game, the Brunson news, and your comments. Garland pull up for three, gets it to go. His first three of the game. Now it's a one-point game, 49-48. Why is my scoreboard off? Josh Hart in the left wing. Tries to get it off to Bogdanovich. Poked away. It's going to stay with the Knicks. 1:58 to go. Under 2 minutes. What's the medical term? A contusion? Is a deep bone bruise? It could be a contusion. Yak, but them announcing sore left knee is good in the middle of the game and questionable with the return. I don't know. But at the same time, again, there's no way they did all the testing and got the results back this fast. So I'm sure they're still going through testing, and Brunson is trying to tell them, like, no, I feel good. I'm fine. I can come back. And they're like, okay, but we still have to do the testing, of course. So, oh, pressure to Chua swats the Darius Garland layup into the third row on that one. Pressure's been fantastic. I can't wait to see him as the backup 4 to Randall. Can't wait. Knicks fan said, I think we own the Cavs. No front line, no JB. We're up double digits. One, I'm just wondering. Yeah. The Cavs miss a layup. Knicks out and running. DiVincenzo over to Achua, who lays it up and in over Okoro. And they finally get a fast break transition bucket there. 51-48. About a minute to go here in the second quarter, right before halftime. Strus up top, over to Allen. Allen in the paint, foul line jumper, comes up short. Bogdanovich comes in for the rebound. Bogdanovich is going to bring it down. Has it up top, being guarded by Strus. And Bogdanovich turns it over. Jared Allen picks it off. Here comes Strus bringing it down, crawls over to his left, leaves it off for Jared Allen. Beautiful pass from Max Strus there. It really was. 51-50, under a minute to go, 48 seconds exactly. McBride over to Achua. Achua has it up top. Hands it off to Josh Hart. Josh Hart's going to pull it out. Working off the Achua screen, picks his dribble up, cross-court to DiVincenzo, catches, fires over Okoro, can't get it to go. Garland with the rebound, 30 seconds to go. They're going to try and hold it for what could be the final shot of the quarter, although there is about a 9-second difference between game clock and shot clock, so the Knicks should have an opportunity should they make a defensive stand here. 51-50, they have a 1-point lead. Garland's going to wind down the time. Garland up top, in and out dribble, coming to his left. Pull up 3, no. Passes it last second to Wade, back to Garland. Garland up top, putting the moves on McBride. McBride, perfect defense. Didn't matter. Darius Garland, beautiful step back 3 over McBride. That's just a tough offensive move right there. Josh Hart bringing it down. Has it up top. Garland guarding him. In and out dribble, going right past him. In the paint, little push shot. Can't get it to go, and that's the end of the first half there. 51-53. The Cavs come roaring back and take a 2-point lead going into halftime. I'm gonna keep the headphones on when the halftime report comes on because I need as many updates as possible. Mark said they can't guard Garland. That was great defense. He's just an incredible shot maker at times. He can be very streaky, but when he gets it going, he gets it going. That was perfect defense, but I'm going to continue refreshing Twitter and just seeing what any of the beat reporters say or anything. Just kind of seeing Fred Katz, very reputable beat reporter for the Knicks, also saying the same things, questionable to return, all that. But yeah, okay. Okay, so here's the saving grace, right? So here's what I will propose happen. If anybody's ever played basketball and banged the knees, it hurts. So I just saw the replay, which is why I'm going to bring this up. He did bang knees with Harnstein. I saw it, right? The initial curl, not the second curl. So he did bang knees. And there were people saying, like, then why the delayed reaction with going down and holding his knee? So here's what possibly could have happened. He banged the knee, and it hurt, and he's trying to jog it off. He limps a little bit, and then he tries to jog it off, and then he curls off again, and he catches the ball, and he goes to plant, boom, boom, and he goes up, and he's like, oh, that hurt more now that I'm putting pressure on it to try to jump. It's like this, right? If you ever had a bruise, a deep bruise, let's just say it's a regular bruise, maybe it's on your arm or whatever, you were doing whatever, something banged into you, you're playing sports, whatever. The bruise hurts. And maybe it hurts when you move your arm. And it's like, that hurts. That's kind of sore. If you apply pressure to the bruise and you just push down on it, you'd be like, and you'd be in agonizing pain. It's kind of similar. If you bang knees and you get like a contusion and a deep bruise on your knee, it's like it hurts. I could feel it. When I walk and I jog, I could feel it, but it's not like unbearable pain. It's like, all right, I can jog through this. Once you bend down and try and jump, especially for the first time, it's like, oh, that is a ridiculous amount of pain. And then obviously it's your knee, so you get a little bit worried and you get in your head about it. And it's like, oh my God, it's something really bad with me. That is best case scenario. That is best case scenario. We are just, they're back for the halftime report. I'm gonna throw the headphones on just to hear what they have to say. What do you guys think? Right? Am I coping? All right, Alan Hahn talking about it. Interested what Wally's gonna say, considering he's a former player. He's very concerned. He's still concerned despite the report that he's questionable to come back. I think like we all are. But like I said, waiting for the like full, real diagnosis of what it could be. If they come out and just say it's contusion, crisis averted, that's just a deep bruise, whatever. Give him the rest. He needs rest anyway. He looked exhausted. What was the last game we played? The Boston game? He looked exhausted for the Boston game. Mark said OG had a sore elbow, out for surgery. Well, the surgery is just a cleanup. It wasn't like a structural damage or anything like that. And I could make the argument, I don't really want to, I could make the argument that was gamesmanship with the trade deadline right around the corner, right? If people know that Anunoby's going to get surgery, he's going to be out for 3 weeks, it's just a cleanup. It's literally like they make an incision like this big, and then they go with little needles and they pull the little bone spurs out of his elbow. So like surgery is a lot scarier of a term than for what it happened with Anunoby. But like we could make the argument, it was gamesmanship, the trade deadline there, because if people know that he's going to be out, drives up the price for anything that the Knicks are asking for, especially what they were asking for reinforcements and whatnot. So, where are we? Knicks fan, no JB the entire second half and down 2. Yeah. I mean, look, the Cavs are also banged up. They're without Donovan Mitchell, which completely changes the dynamic of their team. He's been incredible this year. And without Caris LeVert, they're sixth man. So they're also out a bunch of pieces. We're out significantly more pieces and significantly more important pieces, now including Brunson. So you're out Brunson, Randall, your 2 All-Stars, Mitchell Robinson, your starting center, OG Anunoby, your like fringe All-Star and like Defensive Player of the Year candidate, along with Mitchell Robinson, Defensive Player of the Year candidate, and you got Hartenstein hobbled out there, can't play it at full strength. So, but yeah, they're hanging in there. It's exactly what you want to see from this team. Knicks are nice head. I think that something did pop again. It could have. But what I will say is, I think they sent that out as quick as they did because they want to reassure the fans that he's not done for the season. But we will not know the severity of the injury until they give the full diagnosis. I'm gonna take the sweater off because it's really hot, guys. Sorry. And also Brunson's out. A little bit of a somber day. So we will not know the severity of the Brunson injury until the report comes out, like the actual diagnosis. Sore left knee is not an actual doctor's diagnosis. So for a professional athlete. Dutch B said, Garland always goes left. Why we allow him to go left? 3 shoots, same result. Because he also can go right. He's a righty. He also likes to go right. And forcing him left is a better proposition because he's not as good of a finisher with his left hand. And results to a floater more often or a step back 3, which is what you want. You don't really want him getting into the paint and bringing down the defense, so they're going to try and force him left. He just hit a ridiculously tough step back 3. There's no defense for that. Unless you're like OG Anunoby and you're 6'8" and you have the potential of blocking that, there's no defense for that. Deuce McBride played it perfectly. and it didn't matter. Sometimes in the NBA, sometimes good defense doesn't matter. Sometimes guys are just better offensively. Knicks are nice said, I'm trying to send a super chat. I appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. Corey Young said, had to, he just jumped and felt it right away. Again, we won't know until the prognosis comes down. The reason why they put out that information, that questionable to return and whatnot, I don't think he's going to return. I think they throw that language in there to downplay the injury as much as they can to the fan base so nobody freaks out too much, right? They're trying to do us all a favor. But obviously, he's not going to return, has not even made his way back to the bench. He is undergoing, I'm sure, x-rays and MRIs, and that's going to take about a 24-hour period before we find out what the results are. And probably longer, considering the way the Knicks operate with their injuries. They're very coy. They're very under the radar. They don't like to reveal too much. But again, what is the point of withholding the information? With the Anunoby thing, you could always make the argument of, the deadline was right there. So Mark said it looked bad. It did, and then sore left knee is, like an interesting first prognosis, but again, we're not going to know. We're not going to know. I'm not going to be too positive about them labeling it a sore left knee, but I'm also not going to be too negative, guys. Remember, we don't know, right? You could be as optimistic and as pessimistic about this stuff as possible. We could sit here and we could talk about worse season-ending injuries, or we could sit here and talk about he could come back into this game if he really wanted to. The truth probably lies somewhere in the middle, but again, we won't know. We're just talking to ourselves in circles here. Knicks are nice. Knicks PR on damage control. Possibly. Corey Young said, I'm optimist to a certain point. Sure. Nick Sarnett said he was dragging his leg, though. He wasn't really dragging the leg. He was taking his steps. He was taking his 1-2s. He was being helped off the court, though, which is never a good sign. But we've seen guys exaggerate injury. Look, when you hurt your knee, I don't know if you guys have ever hurt your knee playing basketball. I did once, pickup game in college, hurt my knee. When I tell you it's one of the scary, I also did in high school. When I tell you it's one of the scariest feelings, because we know, what a knee injury in basketball is. We know it's over if you get a knee injury in basketball. I remember I hurt my knee. Turned out it was just like a hyperextension. I was fine. I was good. So, again, we could be super positive about it. We could be super negative about it. I'm going to remain neutral, right? They gave us the okay that it's okay to be neutral for now until we get the full diagnosis. That's just me, though. Yak said OG had bone spurs. He did. He did have bone spurs. And I assume that the Knicks knew he had bone spurs. I assume he knew he had bone spurs. But didn't reveal that to the public. I'm going to assume, as part of gamesmanship for the trade deadline and their ability to negotiate properly. But, when you do something like that, it casts doubt. Whenever you have other things you have to announce, casts doubt within the fan base. So, there's a give and take with everything that the Knicks do. Right? There's an effect. You don't get to do things scot-free and not expect the fan base to react a certain way. MBM staying positive. I'm trying to stay positive. But I don't want to be too positive if the Knicks do come out and they're like, hey, so MRIs came back. He's going to be out 3 to 4 months, which means he's going to be out the rest of the season. And it's like, yeah, right? You got our hopes up for nothing. So I'm going to be positive. I'm going to lean on the positive side. But again, the jury is still out. So let's not get too crazy. Relic, what's up, Relic? He said, what if this team started running the table without the first five? I don't even think that's possible. We've seen what they've played with we've seen how they played with Brunson. The only way that's possible is if teams just start looking down on them, which is possible, but when push comes to shove, we've seen bad Knicks teams before. And not to say that this is a bad Knicks team, but like without that level of talent, that's how with injury, the deficiency really shows in comparison to other teams. And when push comes to shove at the end of games, the team is too talented. MBM said sore knee was Brunson's diagnosis. Yes, but sore knee is not a real diagnosis, MBM. That is not what a doctor would tell an athlete who has an injury. They would not be like, you just got a sore knee. That's what they tell like 55-year-old dudes who go to the doctor. They're like, your knee's just sore, dude. You're old, right? That's not what they tell athletes in the prime of their career. You got a sore knee. Something happened with the knee. It's either a deep bone contusion, which to me is best case scenario. Kiana came in earlier and she talked about how it could be a pop that had happened to her previously, and it's not that big of a deal. You pop it right back in, and it's not like the shoulder where you got a bunch of complicated muscles and tissues and tendons and everything holding that thing together. So you could pop it right back in. You give it rest for a couple of days. He's got the best training staff in the world, one of the best training staffs in the world, to operate on him and to keep him ready to go and properly treated. We know what worst case scenarios are. We don't have to go over that. I don't even want to speak it into existence, so we won't. But sore knee is what they tell the fan base now, and then they'll give a proper diagnosis later. Will said there's an angle where you can see his kneecap brush up on Okoro when he's going up to shoot. His lateral knee gets hit right before Jalen Brunson jumps. Could have caused a peroneal nerve contusion, which gives you dead leg and you're not able to lift your ankle up. This is a days to week injury usually. Appreciate Dr. Will in the chat. I'm not a doctor. I can't back up the things he says. I'm going to choose to believe him. For my own sanity. As we're checking into the third quarter here we go. Throw the headphones back on. Let's see if they get if Rebecca Harlow gives us an update. Josh Hart has it up top, over to DiVincenzo, right corner three, come out the game, comes up short. Precious Achiuwa comes up with the rebound, flips it up and in over Mobley. It's a good way to start, dominating the glass. You love to see it. Yak said gave medical report because he could have had to scrape three fans off the sidewalk. Yeah, I think everybody was like on the verge of a heart attack. Okoro can't get the three to go. Mobley right there for the tip, can't get it to go. The second tip, fighting for the ball, surrounded by four Knicks. Gets it out to Strus, over to Allen, in the paint, back to Mobley, goes up, tries to finish over Achiuwa, gets it to go, and the foul on Precious Achiuwa. So a wild sequence there, ends with an and one from Mobley. Relic said, shout out to the heads? No. Found leftover ice cream. This guy is pistachio. That's not me, man. That's not mine. You're in somebody else's house. Not a pistachio nut kind of guy. More of a cookie dough, rocky road kind of guy. You know? You gotta get me some chocolate in there. You're in somebody's house, Relic. You gotta get out of there. Nick Sarnay said, I'm glad you're objective. Appreciate you, Mike. I try to be. I'm obvious. Look at the way I'm dressed. I'm obviously going to be biased, but I try to be as objective as I possibly can. McBride on the right wing, come back up top. Being guarded by Strus, over to Harnstein. Harnstein has it up top. Tries to hit DiVincenzo back door. They guard it well. In the corner to Achiuwa for three, and he gets it to go. Precious Achiuwa is only allowed to shoot corner threes. Those are the only threes he's made as a Knick. 56-55. Garland crosses over, goes along the baseline. Deuce McBride stays with him. Back up top to Mobley, dancing with the ball, driving to his left, kicks it out to Okoro, left wing three, left open again, off the back rim, can't get it to go. DiVincenzo with the rebound, he's bringing it down. And almost turned it over. Josh Hart able to save it. Back to DiVincenzo, coming to his left off the Harnstein screen. Oh, beautiful pass to Harnstein, comes to the ball and throws it down over Jared Allen with two hands. He's too big. He's too strong. I don't know what Jared Allen thought. Put it right on his head. Garland has it up top, coming to his left. Over to Mobley. Mobley tries to hand it off to Strus. Loses it. Loose ball. And Achua picks it up. He's going to bring it down. Trying to get it over to a guard. Can't get the hand off to DiVincenzo. Over to McBride on the left wing. McBride up top to Harnstein. Harnstein hands it off to Josh Hart. Being guarded by Okoro. Coming to his right. Cross-court pass to McBride. Catch and fire out of the corner. Over. Garland can't get it to go. Mobley with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Mobley has it up top. Over to Okoro. Over to Garland on the right wing. Being guarded by McBride. Hits Allen over to Okoro, left wing three. They're leaving him open, and Okoro can't make him pay. Missing 3 straight threes there. Josh Hart with the rebound. He's bringing it down, and I never started my timer. 9:30 to go here in the third. Josh Hart has it up top. Josh Hart over to McBride. McBride over to Harnstein. Harnstein on the left wing. Hits McBride, come back door, gets caught in the air, kicks it out. DiVincenzo open in the corner for three, and he makes him pay, knocking down the three. Beautiful play between Harnstein, McBride to DiVincenzo in the corner, generating a good open look. 61-55, 8-0 run for the Knicks here as they take a 6-point lead. Mobley has it up top, driving to his left, gets a brush screen from Strus. Mobley in the paint, surrounded by 2 Knicks. And out of bounds on Achua, who knocked it out of his hands. Fantastic defense between the 2 bigs there. Will Combs, let's think positive. Let's try to keep it as positive as possible. Yogeshwar, what's up, Yogeshwar? Welcome back, my guy. Relic said Brunson just getting his rest time. Hopefully. Strus gets the handoff from Allen off the inbounds. Back to Allen. Kicks it out to Okoro. Pump fake over to Strus. Deep three over Josh Hart. Air balls as the shot clock was winding down. He had to get something up. And fantastic defense from the Knicks not to allow them in the paint. That's where they got in trouble in the second quarter. Keeping them out of the paint, forcing them to shoot jumpers. And the guys who were making them pay in the first half, not making them pay here. Isaac Okoro, Max Strus missing threes now. McBride has it up top. Over to Harnstein. Harnstein. Looking for somebody to get it to. As DiVincenzo limps off the court. Now DiVincenzo's limping. Achua going one-on-one against Mobley. Oh, against Jared Allen, crosses him up, takes him off the dribble, knocks down the layup with the left hand. And now DiVincenzo is hoping his leg, his knee, his right leg, his right knee. He's flexing it. He's staying in the game. Let's see it. Oh, he banged knees with Isaac Okoro. All right, so that's probably just a bruise. That one's probably just a bruise, but that hurts. Right? He cut back door. He tried to stop and cut the other way. Okoro still kept going. They banged knees. But he should be fine. As Achua knocks down the and one free throw. 64-55. Knicks regain the 9-point lead that they had previously. Mobley up top over to Allen. Allen has it up top. And they call a foul on the Knicks as Deuce McBride is trying to chase Darius Garland around the multiple fake handoff screens from Jared Allen. Deuce McBride looking at the ref. He's saying, Jared Allen standing there, moving them hips. You got to call an offensive foul. It's not me. I'm right behind Garland there. Garland off the inbounds, bullet pass inside the Mobley, and gets it over to Jared Allen and flips it up and in with the right hand. 8:10 to go here in the third quarter. Our timer's almost synced up. DiVincenzo over to Harnstein. Harnstein looking for somebody to get it to. Hands it back to DiVincenzo. Coming to his right. Okoro staying with him. Coming to his right off the Harnstein screen. Over to Harnstein. Driving it in on Jared Allen. Euro steps. Kicks it out. Josh Hart up top. Pump fake. Step back. Now puts up the three. Air balls. I didn't have a good feeling about that one. Under 8 minutes to go here in the third. It's a 7-point game. Peter. What's up, Peter? Susan. What's up, Susan? Scoreboard's off. Oh, geez, Louise. Thank you. Thank you, Knicks fan. It is 64-57. Excuse the scoreboard. Mobley over to Strus. Up top, they leave him open. Pump fake. Fly-by defense from DiVincenzo. And Strus settles himself, knocks down the open three. Why is my timer off? I did not press the button. 7:30 to go here in the third quarter. McBride has it up top over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo being guarded by Okoro, making his life hell. DiVincenzo up top. Feeds Harnstein. Harnstein looking for somebody. Over to McBride. Left wing. Wide open. Good screen from Precious Achua. Can't get it to go. Just a little long off the back rim. Jared Allen with the rebound. Here comes Strus. Left wing coming to his right. Off the Allen screen. Pocket pass to Allen. Throws the lob to Mobley. And he throws it down with 2 hands. Timeout, Tom Thibodeau. He's got to talk some things over. Not liking what he's saying. Neither am I. Knicks are nice. Shake might have to start. He's not starting over Deuce McBride. It's not happening. Not with Tom Thibodeau as your coach. Not with really anybody as your coach. Look, I'm a fan of Shake Milton, but you flame out with the Minnesota Timberwolves, who are the number 1 seed. He's not getting real minutes with the Knicks. He's definitely going to get minutes with the Knicks dealing with these injuries, but let's be real. He's averaging like 3 points this year. I know he's better than that. Don't get me wrong. I've seen him play with Philly. He killed us in the past, but let's be real with who he is. He's like an 8 to 10 point a game scorer off the bench. What is the... let's make sure I sync this up right. We are at 7:05 to go, 64-62. 2-point game. 7:05, was it? 7:05 to go here in the third quarter. We'll stop our timer in 5 seconds. Oh, man. Peter said, I pulled the hamstring getting up to get a beer. Isaiah Gardner, what's up, Isaiah? Order is trying to take out the Nova boys. Tay said, man, box out Allen. He just stands there under the goal for the easy layup. I mean, it's difficult. They got 2 7-footers. We know if Mitchell Robinson was in there, this would not be going down. We know what he did to them last year. I doubt much has changed at all. Nick Cernes said, put Boj in the game. Chenzo looks hurt. Yeah, they need another ball handler out there. They should be running Bogdanovich in with DiVincenzo. Again, we know who our head coach is, Tom Thibodeau. Stubborn as a mule. He's going to go with the guys he likes, and he likes Josh Hart, and he likes DiVincenzo. He's going to play them together continuously, despite the Knicks needing a secondary ball handler. Because there's literally nobody in this lineup who can be a primary ball handler. Now, neither can Bogdanovich, but the combination of like Bogdanovich and DiVincenzo, McBride, okay, maybe combined they can make one ball handler. Mark said Bogue was hot. Of course he's not in. He should see more minutes here in the second half. By the way, we didn't even go over the box score. We've been too busy talking about Brunson. Bogdanovich was 5 for 8 in the first half and 17 first half minutes for 10 points, 3 boards, and an assist. McBride's 4 for 10. All right. Let me refresh Twitter again, make sure there's nothing new to announce. Not seeing anything. All right, we're back into it. I'll read this tweet in a second. We got a Twitter doctor trying to analyze what happened with Brunson there. All right, we're back into it. McBride kicks it out to Achua. Achua up top, hesitation dribble, spins on Dean Wade, and they call a travel on Precious. So turnover on the Knicks, 6:46 to go, 64-62. Knicks holding on to that 1-point lead. Tweet by Begley. What did Begley say? Fill me in. I can't look at it right now while the game is going on. Allen has it on the right wing, hands it off to Strus, back to Allen, out to Dean Wade. Good defense from the Knicks, back to Strus. Spinning to his right, driving in on Harnstein, and he throws it away. DiVincenzo picks off the pass, cross-court pass to Deuce. Deuce up top to Josh Hart, cross-court to DiVincenzo, left wing, pump fakes, driving it in, into Achua, pump fakes, fly-by defense from Allen, and it gets blocked by Wade, kicks it out. They have it out to Harnstein now. Harnstein driving it in, hitting Josh Hart, come back door, loose ball, throws it away, back to Garland. Over to Okoro in transition, lays it up with the left hand, around DiVincenzo, gets it to go. Tied at 64 now, under 6 minutes to go. Whew. DiVincenzo over to Harnstein up top. Harnstein hands it off to Josh Hart on the left wing, coming to his right, dancing around the Harnstein screen, now to his left. Feeds Harnstein, feeds DiVincenzo, come to the basket, back door, reverse layup, gets it to go around Allen. That's a beautiful layup from DiVincenzo right there. Obviously good pass from Harnstein, something we know he can do. Okoro on the left wing up top to Allen. Allen looking for somebody. Throws the lob to Garland, who catches, fires it out. Okoro out of the corner for three. Comes up short, fight for the rebound. Hartenstein can't hold on to it. Garland saves it. And Okoro has missed 5 straight threes now. 2 in a row there. And then they finally call a foul on Strus, who fouls Josh Hart going for the rebound. Yeah, I said Hart is 2 for 3 from threes with 11 boards. He got 11 rebounds already. This guy's insane. He is insane. 66-64. I can't look at the box score right now because the game is going on. I can't look at this tweet, which I really want to get to. I'm more interested in Brunson right now. A little over 5 minutes to go. The Knicks have it. Jericho Sims checks in for Hartenstein. Hands it off to Josh Hart. Up top, kicks it over to Achua. Achua driving it in on Wade. Puts up a righty flip shot. Gets it to go. Achua being aggressive. 68-64. Garland up top, coming to his left. McBride chasing over to Wade. Wade pass fake, driving to his left, getting downhill. DiVincenzo pokes it away. It's a steal. He's bringing it down now. Stops, pops. Knocks down to 3. In transition, DiVincenzo making something out of nothing. 71-64. 7-point game. 4:30 to go here in the third quarter. Merrill has it up top. Good defense from DiVincenzo. Taking away his airspace, out to Garland. Garland has it up top. McBride guarding him. Spins, coming to his left, over to Allen. Allen kicks it out the Wade, catching fire over Achua. Good contest. Looked like he may have gotten a block on it as an air ball, but the ball lands right into the hands of Okoro, who lays it up and in under the basket. McBride bringing it down. Has it up top. Over to Achua. Hands it off to Josh Hart on the left wing. Josh Hart, back to McBride. Coming to his right off the sim screen. Driving it down. On Garland, coming to his left, in the paint, pump fake, fade away, looking for a foul call, no foul call. Good defense from Garland. Here comes Okoro the other way. He's a menace in transition. He's going to pull it back out. Good job from the Knicks getting back on defense. And Josh Hart tips it away from Merrill, but he gets it right back. Back to Okoro, driving to his right, getting downhill. Up top to Merrill, catching fire, no dip 3. Comes up well short. Jericho Sims rips down a rebound. Good hands from Jericho Sims there. Quick hit ahead pass to Hart on the right wing, being guarded by Merrill. Coming to his left, putting his head down, trying to go right past him. Kicks it out DiVincenzo, left wing, no hesitation, 3. And he knocks down yet another one. 2 straight threes for Donte DiVincenzo as the lead goes back up to 8. Garland bringing it down. Garland has it up top, being guarded by McBride. Coming to his left around an Allen screen. Pocket pass to Allen. Hits Okoro, cut back door, and gets fouled by Precious Achiuwa. Isaac Okoro lays it up and in. That was a beautiful move from Isaac Okoro. Jeez Louise, dude. He caught that thing, laid it up and in as Precious Achiuwa was coming full force right at him. All in the air, all in one stride. That's a tough move from Isaac Okoro. All right, while Okoro was at the free throw line, Eric Friedman, who's a doctor, who's on Twitter, he's looking at the clip. He said, "Thanks for the clip. This is very, very reassuring." His lateral knee gets hit right before Jalen Brunson jumps. Could have caused a that's what Will said in the chat before. A peroneal nerve contusion, which gives you a dead leg and you're not able to lift your ankle up. I thought Will was a doctor. He was quoting a doctor. You gotta let me know when you're quoting a tweet, Will. You taking credit for somebody else. What happened with this game? Turnover? Okay. No, the Knicks scored. It's 76-68. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to do 1,000 things at once. What is the time left? 2:47 to go. Josh Hart with the reverse layup going under the basket, going past Merrill. That's how we got our 2 points. Knicks are nice. Chenzo gang, bro stuff. He stole that starting spot from what's his name? From Quentin Grimes. Donte DiVincenzo played so well, the Knicks were like, I guess we can move Quentin Grimes now. Who was upset about his role and whatnot, which, whatever, time to move on. But Donte DiVincenzo, I knew he was going to be good for the Knicks. I was super high on the signing. I was super happy and excited about it. I didn't know he'd be this good. He has been ridiculous this season. Yeah, I said so much for Donte looking hurt. I'm sure he is hurt. Knicks on said DiVincenzo playing through injury. I'm sure he is hurt. At this point in the season, everybody's hurt, right? Everybody says it. Nobody's 100%, yada, yada, yada. But at the same time, him shooting it like this, at this level, crazy. Crazy. DiVincenzo up to 23 points here tonight. 9 for 18 from the field, 5 for 12 from 3. 5 boards, 3 assists. Josh Hart, 8, 13, and 8. This guy's insane. What even is that stat line as in his eyes a shooting guard, but we all know he's really more of a small forward. 8, 13, and 8 for Josh Hart so far. 2:47 to go here in the third quarter. Hartenstein with 8, 5, and 7. 8, 5, and 7 for Hartenstein. Wow. Precious Jewell, 14 and 4. You'll love to see it. Deuce McBride off the bench. Pseudo starter. Played 32 minutes tonight. 10 points and 3 assists. Bogdanovich, 10 points. 3 boards and an assist. Jericho Sims, a rebound and an assist. Alec Burks, 3 points, a rebound and an assist. Only 7 minutes for Alec Burks. You love to see it. You really do love to see it. Yogeshwar, bye. Appreciate you, my guy. Thanks for showing up. 2:47 to go. I'm still stressing about Brunson. Still stressing. I'm going to double check it. I'll double check it. Because I'm still stressing. Someone said Ian Begley had an update. All right. So there's a bunch of Twitter doctors who are like very valid doctors saying it's not a big deal injury for Brunson. He should be fine. Thank goodness. Whole thing, again, waiting for the real diagnosis. If it's just a sore left knee, then my goodness. My goodness. Will said he's officially out for the rest of the game, as he should be. As he should be. As Darius Garland knocks down a step-back mid-range jumper, by the way. 76-70. McBride has it on the right wing, being guarded by Garland. Into Josh Hart. Josh Hart has it in the post, being guarded by Merrill. Backing him down, They're trying to abuse this mismatch. Kicks it out to McBride. Extra pass to DiVincenzo for 3, and he rattles it in. Dante DiVincenzo continuing the hot streak, knocking down the 3 there. Back up to a 9-point game, 2 minutes to go. Garland up top, coming to his left around a couple of screens. Sims hedges out over to Strus, over to Merrill, getting downhill, kicks it out to Niang, puts up the right wing 3, rims in and out, halfway down, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Sims keeps it alive, and Josh Hart picks it up. And he's bringing it down. Josh Hart putting his head down, goes right through the chest of Merrill. They call a blocking foul on Merrill? Oh! That was 1,000% a charge on Josh Hart. They call a blocking foul. That is a textbook charge by Josh Hart, just putting his head down, running through the defender there. I can't believe they called that a blocking foul. We'll take it. They get it into Josh Hart. Josh Hart backing down Merrill. They're trying to abuse that matchup. Out to Bogdanovich, putting his head down, getting into the paint, throws up a floater, comes up short, but gets a nice friendly roll and gets it to go down. A double-digit lead for the Knicks, 81-70. Craig Porter Jr. is checked in. Niang has it up top. Back to Porter Jr. on the left wing, coming to his right. Putting the moves on Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich giving him space. Porter Jr. crossing over to his right. Kicks it out to Mobley. Putting his head down, coming to his left. In the paint. Gets blocked by Jericho Sims. Mobley's too weak down there. Hit ahead past Bogdanovich. Euro steps, take the contact. And Bogdanovich going to the free throw line for 2. Yes, sir. Yet I gave him 2 points. You know what? I'm going to leave the 2 points. I gave him 2 points by accident. I was supposed to press the timer button. I'm going to leave the 2 points. Because Bogdanovich is going to step to the free throw line, knock down both. Mark said, Ian said ruled out. Okay, that's perfectly fine. We want him ruled out. Don't come back into this game. Go rest. The Knicks are handling it so far without you. We're about to go into the fourth quarter with double-digit leaders. Bogdanovich knocks down the first one. Like I said, he's going to knock down both of these. I'm going to leave the score the way it is. Right now, it's 82-70, but Bogdanovich is going to knock down this next free throw. It's going to be 83-70. Tay said Brunson had been changed to out the rest of the game. No surprise. He should be. I don't care if he's 100% ready to go. He should be. And he does, 83-70. Just like I said, Porter Jr. bringing it down. Under a minute to go now. Over to Merrill coming off a screen. Gets open. Puts up the three. Comes up short. Hart with the rebound. He's pushing in transition. Putting his head down. Going right past Merrill. Lays it up the left hand. Gets it to go. And Craig Porter Jr. bringing it down. It's now a 15-point lead for the Knicks. Porter Jr. along the baseline puts up a jumper over Bogdanovich. Swishes it. Nice move from Craig Porter Jr. there. He's a nice rookie. I like him. Josh Hart on the right wing. Dribble pull-up three. No hesitation from Josh Hart. I like the attitude. Can't get it to go. Trying to go for a 2-for-1 there. Strus tries to go for a 2-for-1, and he does. Knocks down the three. 27 seconds to go, though. 10-point game. DiVincenzo bringing it down. Has it up top. They're going to hold it for what should be the final shot of the quarter here. There's about a 3-second difference between game clock and shot clock. DiVincenzo has it up top. Crosses over to his right. Putting his head down. Throws up a floater over Mobley. Gets it to go. DiVincenzo is something special, man. He is something special. Not going to lie. Something special. Five seconds to go. Refs, the clock never started, so they're going to re-inbound it. They get it in the Craig Porter Jr. He's bringing it down, putting his head down, going right at Deuce, getting into the paint, kicks it out to Merrill. Merrill puts up the three over Bogdanovich, late closeout, and Merrill knocks down the three, cutting it to a single-digit game. A 9-point game going into the fourth quarter. They get it into DiVincenzo. And that's the end of the third. We're going into the big final stretch, fourth quarter run here. Final 12 minutes of the game. Whew. Yak said, I'm not a doctor, but I played a priest in a fourth grade Columbus Day parade, and I think Brunson plays against Philly. Is that our next game? This schedule is not doing us any favors either, by the way. I don't know why I'm going over there. Yes. No, we play Atlanta, play Orlando, and then we play Philly next week. So you're telling me he's going to be out a week, and he's going to miss 2 games. Okay. Perfectly fine with that. I don't care. Go get your rest. Fine with that. Will said, I just hate the Knicks medical staff would be honest. I would rather know right away than be unsure for 3 weeks. Well, the only time we've ever seen them be dishonest is with the Anunoby injury. And like I said, part of that was the gamemanship. It's an excuse. It really is, because there's no way to verify that. But if I'm being honest, it's the only time they've ever kind of led us astray was with Anunoby, where he was listed as day-to-day, and the next thing you know, it's bone spurs. He's got to go get that cleaned up. He's going to be out 3 weeks. And it's like, whoa, I thought we were going to miss him for a week. I didn't think we'd miss him for a month. So, the Anunoby thing, I understand souring you on the Knicks PR team and the medical staff and whatnot, which is not, it's not the medical staff, it's the PR team, right? It's the Knicks management telling them, like, okay, this is the information you're going to put out to the world. This is what you're going to tell them. It's not the medical staff. Medical staff informs the team, and then the team informs the PR, and then PR puts out the statement. Corey Young said, Mobley and Allen get bodied by all our centers. I mean, just our play style is just the way we play, our play style. I was going to say it kind of counters what the Cavs like to do. It kind of does, right? Like, we are a super physical interior team that, like, wants to body you and wear you down and be super physical with you. And both Mobley and Allen are, like, mostly finesse bigs who are both slender build. I know Allen doesn't get that kind of attention. Mobley obviously does because it's more evident he's more of a slender build. But like Allen is like wiry and thin. Mitchell Robinson, Isaiah Hartenstein, Precious Achiuwa, Julius Randle, they go right through those guys' chests because that's what they do, right? Mitchell Robinson put on a ton of weight. Hartenstein, he already has a ton of weight. He's huge. Achiuwa, he's a man amongst boys. He's huge. He's super strong. His body is completely filled out. We know Julius Randle is a bull in a china shop. He's amazing. And they completely counter exactly what they do. So, then you have to counter, okay, what about the perimeter players? Their best player, Donovan Mitchell, and then Darius Garland. Well, DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, Anunoby now, who's going to be in the lineup when he comes back healthy. They're going to put an absolute stop to that, to those guys. All right, we're back in it, starting the fourth quarter. Craig Porter Jr. has it up top, over to Merrill, running off a couple of screens. Alec Burks starts the fourth quarter, chasing around Merrill. Merrill coming down, ball in his left hand, coming to his right, stops, turns, kicks it out. Niang, pump fakes, driving to his right, puts a high floater over Sims, off the back rim, can't get it to go. Deuce McBride boxing out Mobley and rips the rebound away from him. Even our point guards bully their bigs. McBride on the right wing, coming to his left off the Bogdanovich screen, putting his head down, looking to get at somebody, over to Burks. Merrill guarding him, back to McBride. McBride coming to his left, stops, in and out dribble, crosses over to his right, pump fakes, step through, kicks it out. Josh Hart, pump fake, shot clock winding down, throws it up at the basket. Terrible pass from Deuce. You got to throw something up at the basket there, Deuce. He threw an absolute grenade to Josh Hart. What was he going to do with 1 second left on the clock? McBride, you got to throw that up at the basket. At least give our centers an opportunity to grab an offensive rebound or something. Porter Jr. bringing it down. Coming to his left around the Mobley screen. High floater again. Comes up short. Josh Hart rips a rebound away from McBride. He's putting his head down, coming down. Over to Alec Burks, driving it down. Lays it up with the right hand. Gets it to go. Nice transition play from the Knicks there. Burks with a easy layup. Back to a double-digit game. 11. 89-78. 10:50 to go here in the fourth. Over to Niang. Left wing three. Airballs it. McBride may have gotten a piece of it. And Sims with the rebound. Here comes Josh Hart bringing it down. On the right wing. Being guarded by Niang. Coming to his left. Over to McBride. Over to Burks. Pump fakes, driving to his right, in the lane, takes some contact, throws over the basket, looking for a foul call. No foul call. The Cavs bringing it down. Mobley has it up top, spins to his right, almost loses it, picks it back up, gets it out to Niang. They're going to slow it down now. Niang, up top, picks his dribble up, over to Dean Wade. Wade, over to Merrill, coming to his right, back to Wade, wide open, left corner three. Can't get it to go. Jericho Sims with the rebound. And here comes McBride. Back to Alec Burks, who's going to bring it down. Burks has it up top. Coming to his right off the Sims screen. Attacking Merrill off the dribble. It's whoever offense on Merrill. Up top to McBride. Pump fakes over to Sims. Sims hands it off to Bogdanovich. Catch. Pump fake. Coming to his right. Niang guarding him. Pulling it back out. Crosses over to his left. Step back. And ripped out of his hand by Niang. Out of bounds on Bogdanovich. It's going back to Cleveland. 9:50 to go here in the fourth. MBM said their bigs need some bricks in their back pocket. They got to get their weight up for sure. For sure. Niang on the left wing, coming to his right. Josh Hart guarding him. Over to Mobley. Mobley being guarded by Sims, coming to his right. Putting his head down, kicks it in the corner to Garland, who pump fakes. Fly-by defense from Deuce. Sidestep. Puts in the three from Darius Garland. And McBride's going to bring it down. 8-point game, 89-81. McBride has it up top. Over to Burks. Burks being guarded by Merrill. Coming to his left off the Sim screen. Getting downhill. Has Merrill on his hip. Stops. Pump fake. Spins. Fades. Can't get it to go. Sims fighting for the rebound. Tips it out. Loose ball. Alec Burks picks it up. Fantastic effort from Jericho Sims there. Saved the possession. Alec Burks throws up a three and gets it to go over Dean Wade. Alec Burks. It's been a rough tenure with Alec Burks returning to the Knicks here. Gets that three to go. Puts it back up to 11-point lead. Garland on the right wing, dancing with it. Step back three over Deuce again. Gets it to go again. That's just a fantastic offensive move by a really good offensive player. Back to an 8-point game. McBride bringing it down. Has it up top. Being guarded by Garland. Over to Burks. clearly running the whoever offense on Sam Merrill here, guarding Burks. Burks has it up top, dancing with it. Between the legs, sidestep, puts up the three over Merrill. Off the front rim, can't get it to go. Mobley with the rebound. Here comes DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo bringing it down, being guarded. Jeez Louise. Garland bringing it down, being guarded by McBride. Coming to his left. Has it on the left wing. They switch, double team, out to Wade. Ball poked out of his hands. Garland picks it up. 5 seconds to go. You got to be cognizant. Garland turns on the Jets, gets into the lane. Scoop layup around Sims. Great defense from Jericho Sims. Straight up verticality. Garland can't convert the layup. Over to Burks. Burks coming down. Behind the back pass. McBride wide open. Out of the corner. Line me up. 4-3. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Dean Wade pulls it down, and a foul by Josh Hart. $7:39 to go here in the fourth. Still an 8-point game, 92-84. Excuse me. Tay, nice triple from Hart. Triple-double from Josh Hart tonight, and he's been a menace on the boards. Josh Hart is up to 17 rebounds here. 10 points, 10 assists, 17 rebounds. Alec Burks subs out. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Merrill has it. Up top, being guarded by DiVincenzo. Over to Niang. Over to Allen. Allen up top, hands it off to Garland. Garland pump fake. Over to Niang. Into Allen, who lays it up. Gets fouled by Bogdanovich. Can't convert the layup. Good foul by Bogdanovich. Going to send Allen to the line. Knicks are nice. Said Burks losing his spot after today. I think it's worth Tom Thibodeau seeing what Shake Milton's got. Because it seems like Alec Burks may be cooked. It turned out to be a fantastic foul as Jared Allen misses the first free throw. MBM, we need this game. We need every game. We need every game. Jared Allen knocks down the second free throw. Cuts it to a 7-point game. McBride up top, being guarded by Garland. Over to DiVincenzo, who's checked back in, of course, for Burks. DiVincenzo up top, gets it over to Bogdanovich, hands it off to DiVincenzo, coming to his right, being guarded by Okoro, dancing with it, coming to his left, now crossing over to his right, getting past his defender, going under the basket, scoop, layup around Allen. Allen comes up with the block. And here comes Garland. DiVincenzo looking at the ref for a foul, but it looked clean to me. Okoro coming down, out to Merrill. Merrill dribbling it around a little bit, now puts up the three. On the right wing, gets it to go. Back to a 4-point game. Under 7 minutes to go. We're right in the thick of it, guys. McBride bringing it down. Has it up top. Over to Bogdanovich in the corner. Spots up 4-3. Gets it to go, and they call a foul in Niang. 4-point play possibility for Bogey Bogdanovich. Show the replay there. A little touch foul from Niang. Silly foul from Niang. Bogdanovich converting to three. He's going to go to the free throw line for one more. Mark Notorious B.O.G. That's a fire nickname. It's a fire nickname. Peter said Hart playing for Brunson. I mean, it's his third triple-double of his career. One of his better games of the season. He's been great. He's been great tonight. Charlie, what's up, Charlie? Who's not playing on the Cavs side? No Donovan Mitchell and no Karis LeVert. So, two of their go-to perimeter scorers are out. But aside from that, they're pretty healthy. Obviously, without Donovan Mitchell, I don't know if you guys have watched any Cleveland Cavaliers since the All-Star break, but when Donovan Mitchell doesn't play, they're a completely different team. Now look, we're without Brunson, without Randall, without Robinson, without Anunoby. Hartenstein is hobbled. 5 guys. So, obviously, the Knicks are more injured. But, no Donovan Mitchell is huge for a Cleveland team that does not have the depth to sort of sustain it. And the guy who could possibly help them sustain it, Karis LeVert, is also out. So, But at the same time, Knicks need a victory. So I don't care who plays, play who's in front of you, pick up the win, stay as close to that 4 seed, 3 seed area as possible, get a first round home series, and most importantly, get healthy. Get healthy. I kind of want to go back to Twitter and just keep refreshing and seeing if there's any more updates. So if you guys see anything, let me know. I'm sure nothing else is going to come out. Knicks are nice set on stealing. Yeah, I'm going to start calling them that too. The Notorious B.O.G. Yes, sir. That's pretty much it. I mean, I'm gonna just look up Ian Begley, probably the most reputable reporter for the Knicks. Just real quick. No, same stuff. I doubt they're gonna give us another update today, so we'll just chill. We got a subscription from who? Robert Smith, was it? Appreciate you, Robert. Welcome, my guy. Hope you're having a good time. All right, we're getting back into it. We got about half a quarter to go here tonight. MBM, on that nickname, yeah. Knicks are nice, said this is crazy. I'm trying to figure out what's next. You wake up, you play the next game. Knicks are nice, said if JB is out for the year, just let everybody go get surgery. At this point, I don't even want to think about it because it seems unlikely. But you never know. Garland has it up top after Bogdanovich knocked down the free throw, because of course he did. Allen tried to throw the lob to Okoro. Terrible pass, but it finds its way out to Merrill on the loose ball. And Merrill knocks down his 7th three of the game. This guy's an insane shooter. If you guys have not seen him play. I also think about Bogdanovich's three. It's 96-91 here. McBride has it on the right wing, being guarded by Garland. Coming to his right. Garland playing great defense on him, applying a ton of pressure. Over to Bogdanovich. Has it up top, crossing over to his right. Pulling it back, coming to his left. Pump fake, leans in, kicks it out to McBride. 5 seconds to go. Got to make something out of nothing. Dribble, pull up three from McBride. Gets it to go, gets the 3 points right back. Yes, sir, Deuce. Talk to him, Deuce. Garland has it up top, coming to his right. Off a couple of screens. DiVincenzo chasing him, getting downhill. Throws the lob to Jared Allen. He throws it down with one hand. 5:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. 6-point game. Josh Hart has it up top. Being guarded by Merrill. Over to McBride. McBride calling for a screen from Sims. Over to Josh Hart. Over to Bogdanovich. Doesn't pump fake. Puts up the three. Gets blocked by Okoro. Sims picks up the loose ball. Fighting for it. Throws it out to McBride. Over to Josh Hart. Putting his head down. Coming to his left. Kicks it out to McBride. Wide open on the right wing. McBride can't get it to go. But Jericho Sims, another offensive rebound out to DiVincenzo. He can't get it to go. Okoro with the rebound. And here he comes, bringing it down. 5 minutes to go. Putting his head down, crossing over to his right. He's going to pull it back out. Good defense from Bogdanovich. Over to Strus, coming to his left. Hands it off to Jared Allen. And Josh Hart running right through Jared Allen. Fouls him. Under 5 minutes to go, guys. Robert Smith was the subscription. Appreciate you, Robert. Appreciate you, my guy. Tay said, Sheffield, you're going to add mods. I've thought about it, Tay. At some point, I will probably have to if the stream continues to get bigger and bigger and bigger and we get more and more people in here. But as of right now, I feel like I could manage it. You guys are pretty cool. If I see somebody being weird in the chat, I usually just kind of get them out, right? I try and keep a healthy stream. Don't need any super negative, toxic people in the stream. I'll just Garland dribble, pulls up and knocks down a three with 2 defenders in his face, by the way. But at some point, I likely will, Tay. But as of right now, I think I got it by myself. So 99-96. It is a 3-point game. Hartenstein has it up top. He's checked back in. Hands it off to Bogdanovich. Coming to his right. Putting his head down. Dribble, pull up, mid-range jumper. Gets it to go. Love Bogey Bogdanovich getting to his spot, knocking down shots here tonight. Garland up top, over to Strus, coming to his right, putting his head down, attacking DiVincenzo, kicks it out to Mobley. Mobley being guarded by Josh Hart, trying to back him down, picks his dribble up. Great defense from Josh Hart. Mobley's not attacking him. Garland throws it behind Mobley, loses it, tries to pick it up, and he steps out of bounds. Turnover, yes, sir. The defense picking up here in the fourth quarter. Under 4 minutes to go, 3:55 exactly here in the fourth quarter, and the Knicks maintaining a 5-point lead over the Cleveland Cavaliers here tonight, where both sides are injured, but the Knicks are clearly way more injured than the Cavaliers. McBride bringing it down. Has it up top. Coming to his left, being guarded by Garland. Crosses over to his left, goes under the basket, kicks it out. Josh Hart, pump fakes, driving to his left. Kicks it out Bogdanovich up top. Pump fake, sidestep, step back, three. Comes up short, long rebound. Josh Hart picks it up. He's going to hold on to it. Going to pull it back out. 3:30 to go. Josh Hart coming to his left. Dribble, pull up three over Mobley. Terrible shot. Bricks it. Jared Allen picks it up as he slips, but gets it out to Strus. Strus bringing it down. 5-point game. Bogdanovich guarding him. Coming to his right. Picks his dribble up over to Allen. Hands it back to Garland. Pump fake. Splits two defenders in the lane. Hangs in the air. Kicks it into Mobley. Mobley kicks it out to Okoro. Extra pass to Strus. Pump fakes. Fly by defense. Driving it down. Gets blocked by Hartenstein. And they call a foul on Hartenstein. Hartenstein goes down holding his face. He's in pain. He's in a lot of pain. Looks like maybe he's holding his eye. All right, he takes his hand off his face. Seems okay. Okay, he's okay. Little bit of an acting job from Hartenstein trying to draw the foul, but he did get slapped in the face by Strus on the follow through. Knicks call timeout. I'm gonna go talk over it. Adam, what's up, Adam? Knicks are next. Sims got to start. I mean, it doesn't really matter who starts. We just got to watch the amount of minutes Hartenstein plays. Adam said injuries keep on bothering us. I mean, more than bothering us. They are destroying us right now. If it were a 7-game series, injuries are up 3-1 on the Knicks right now. They are killing the Knicks. They are down 4 starters now. The only starter remaining is Donte DiVincenzo, and he didn't even start the year as a starter. So it's been rough. It's been really rough. We've hit over 100 people in the stream tonight. Appreciate everybody coming out to watch the game tonight, even with all the injury and the negativity and the bad vibes after the Brunson injury. But we maintained, we got through it. There's some light at the end of the tunnel, hopefully. Again, we will have to wait until the full prognosis and they tell us if Brunson's going to be day-to-day, if he's going to be out a week. Hopefully all the Twitter doctors are correct. NBM said, wow, no foul. They did call a foul on Hartenstein. They did. Strus is going to be going to the line for 2. Why is Tibbs challenging that? I don't know. We will see what the refs come out with. Sometimes it just seems like the refs want to keep it a foul, so they'll keep it a foul even if the challenge seems like it should go the other way. So I don't know. I mean, he used his challenge. We're under 3 minutes to go. Decent challenge, I guess. I don't know. We'll see what the refs come out with. Adam said, speaking of what I said earlier, my MLB hype video is about to come out soon next week when I'm out to have a spring break from school. Let us know, Adam. Let us know. I'll let the people know, my guy. Take by the Lake. What's up, Take by the Lake? Let's go, Cavs. We got shooters on the rooftop. Salute. Both teams injured. Oh, Hartenstein got scratched in the eye. Well, thank goodness it was below his eye. It wasn't his actual eye. Because that could be horrific. Go ask Amari Stoudemire about that. This is insane. So I guess Tom Thibodeau challenged it. Let me put the headphones in. Let me see what they come out with. Deborah, what's up, Deborah? Josh is playing good, but 2 bad 3-pointers. Well, they're trying to manufacture shots. Every shot the Knicks are going to take is been mostly contested tonight. 107 people in the stream tonight, guys. Appreciate you. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please like the stream and hit the thumbs up button. It's located right below the video. You can see it. It looks just like this. It looks like a thumbs up button. It's free. Takes less than a second. All it really does, it's a free way to support the stream. And it just tells YouTube, solid piece of content. Spread it out to more people. Helps signal boost the stream. So I'd very much appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. And if you like the content, we do every Knicks game of every season. So if you want to subscribe, feel free to subscribe. I'll be here for every game. Tom Thibodeau won the challenge, by the way, so it's going to be a jump ball half court. No foul call. Fight for the rebound, and Hartenstein wins out, and the Knicks will bring it down. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. McBride has it on the left wing, coming to his right off the Bogdanovich screen. Feeds Bogdanovich. They leave him wide open. Right wing three. Airballs it. Come on, Bogey. You're better than that. What was that? Garland bringing it down. It's a 5-point game. Garland putting the moves on Deuce, coming to his left. Pocket pass to Allen. Inside. Can't get it to go. Great defense from the Knicks. Jared Allen goes up so soft. Looking for a foul call. No foul call. Over to DiVincenzo. Goes right past the defense. In the lane. Kicks it out. Bogdanovich in the corner. Redeem yourself, my boy. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Knicks. And Max Strus is upset. He is screaming at the ref. Where's the technical? Ref, where's the technical? JB Bickerstaff is out yelling on the court. Where's the technical, ref? Where are the technicals? They're in your face. Don't take this from him. Don't take this from him. I can't believe they didn't give him a tech. The whole Cleveland bench is up and yelling at the refs. If that's Tom Thibodeau, they're teeing him up right away. JB Bickerstaff is upset. Oh, they're challenging it. Looks like it was off of Hartenstein at the end there. Looks like it was off of Hartenstein. That's fine. I guess that's why they didn't tee him up, because he's upset and he challenged it. So they're like, all right, air your grievance. You're going to challenge it. There's a good chance you're probably right. Another successful challenge is a quick one. Very obviously off of Hartenstein at the end there. So the ball is going to go to the Cavs. Thomas. What's up, Thomas? The doctor on YouTube says Brunson injury not major at all from what he saw and how he limped off. Yes, I saw that. I saw the tweet from him. I think it's like Brian Stutter or something like that. And Bickerstaff is still yelling at the ref. Yes, so a lot of good news coming out about Brunson. Until we hear a like actual diagnosis from the Knicks, we're not gonna fully celebrate, but I think there's light at the end of the tunnel, like I said it before. I think we're out of the weeds with a major injury to Brunson. All right, we're back into it. Listen, 2.5 to go here. Knicks up 5. Can they hold on to this lead? They need this game. They need a victory. To get it over to Mobley. Mobley up top, over to Jared Allen. Jared Allen being guarded by Hartenstein. Hands it off to Garland. Coming to his right. Splits a pair of defenders again. Falls down. And they tie it up. And they're going to call a jump ball right away. Great defense from the Knicks right now. We got McBride, Hartenstein, Josh Hart, DiVincenzo, Bogdanovich. Now, Bogdanovich, not the greatest defender, but the 4 other guys, fantastic defenders. Tay said 4 coaches and no tech. I don't know how they didn't give him tech. He was screaming. He was screaming at the refs. Like I said, if that's Tom Thibodeau, they are teeing him up expeditiously. Josh Hart against Darius Garland on the jump ball. And Garland steals it. Fight for the rebound. Mobley ends up with it. Fakes the handoff. Driving it down. Throws the lob to Allen. Allen just throws it up at the basket. And Mobley right there for the offensive rebound and putback. 101-98. Under 2 minutes to go, folks. Under 2 minutes to go. It is a 3-point game. Now, both teams are banged up. The stars are out. But there's some playoff intensity here. McBride has it in the left corner. Over to Hartenstein up top. They're trying to feed Bogdanovich in the post against Garland. They bring a double team. Cross court to Josh Hart. Catches. hesitates and pump fakes. Now puts it up over Mobley. Josh Hart with a sidestep corner three. My boy coming through when we needed him the most. Josh Hart, insane game. 13 points, 19 rebounds, 10 assists. Garland pushing the other way, throws it away. Who comes up with the steal? But none other than Josh Hart. Josh Hart bringing it down on the right wing. 104-98, 120 to go. Here we go, folks. Knicks going to pick up a nice big old victory here today. Josh Hart has it up top. Has it on the right wing. Going against Merrill, coming to his left, stops, turns, spins, fades away over Merrill. Way off. Hartenstein offensive rebound, gets blocked by Mobley at the rim. Okoro picks it up. A minute to go. 6-point lead. Over to Mobley, over to Merrill. He puts up a left wing three. Off the front rim, can't get it to go, and it goes out of bounds over the backboard. Whew. 56 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Whew. Charlie Brunson better sit out the next game. When is the next game? The next game is on Tuesday, where we play Atlanta. Atlanta without Trae Young, who is out the rest of the season, I believe, with a broken hand. And McBride is double teamed at half court. They call a timeout. 46 seconds to go. The Knicks have 2 timeouts left. No, 1 timeout left. They had 2. They used 1. They got 1 timeout remaining. 46 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Knicks fan MVP Josh Hart? I mean, this is the Josh Hart we've needed all season. Happy to see him arrive. About halfway through the season, we saw him come through. Started off the year very slowly. He was conserving energy. He was pulling a Jimmy Butler. He was conserving energy. Relic, I've been saying this is big for the backbench. I mean, Bogdanovich having a very good game here today. He's closing the game here out. They needed his offense desperately. Bogdanovich off the bench has 20, and he's only hit 1 3. 20 points for Bogdanovich, 8 for 15 from the field. This is exactly why they got him. Come into the game, get buckets. This is what you do. This is what you do. Adam said, we're ending the slump for JP. Fat Cat, we need this win. We need every win. At this point in the season, we need every win. There are no more games to give away. You can go through the box score real quick. DiVincenzo with 28. Bogdanovich with 20. McBride with 13. Josh Hart, 13, 19, and 10. Hartenstein with 8, 6, and 8. Achua with 14 and 4. He's not closing out the game today. DiVincenzo also adding in 6 boards and 3 assists with his 28 points. All right, we're getting back into it. McBride's inbounding, gets it into DiVincenzo, and they foul him. Crazy. They're going to play the foul game right away. DiVincenzo's a knockdown free throw shooter. What are we doing? K. Hazy, what's up, K. Hazy? Burks has done nothing. Burks did knock down a 3. Listen, Alec Burks has only played 11 minutes tonight. So clearly Tom Thibodeau also sees what we are seeing. McBride throws it in the backcourt to Burks. Bogdanovich bringing it down. Up top to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo being guarded by Mobley. Goes right past him on the perimeter. Cross court, McBride out of the corner. 4-3. Knock me down. Line me up for 3. Deuce McBride. Extends the lead to 9 as the Knicks will pick up a victory here tonight in Cleveland. Both teams banged up, but the Knicks clearly far more banged up than the other team. It is a huge victory for the Knicks. Number 1, we've been chasing that 2 seed before we got injured. We were right there. And then the injuries hit, and we fell down the standings a little bit, and we fell back in the loss column. But let me tell you something. If our guys can start coming back, we're not that far out of the 2 seed. The dream isn't dead yet. Garland can't get the layup to go. Hartenstein with the rebound. DiVincenzo's bringing it down. He's going to dribble the time out of that clock, and we are going to pick up a nice big old victory here down in Cleveland. First game of March. Listen. February felt like a month from hell with the injuries and the schedule and dying to get to that All-Star break and then coming out of the All-Star break and guys were still tired. And then we get to March, and we start off March with the Brunson scare. and a game in Cleveland. And it's like, oh, brother. This team has been fantastic this season. They are the 2 seed as the Knicks final. That's the final score right there, 107-98. They dribble out the clock. And it felt like, okay, we're not going to be able to recover. We're not going to be able to get to that 2 seed. That's tough. Unfortunate. We finished February, by the way. It was our worst month of the season. 4-8. We played 12 games. We lost 8 of them. That's awful. That's a really bad month. That's a horrific month. That should be the kind of month that you can't recover from. But the Knicks were so good the previous month in January where they went 14-2, one of the best months in franchise history, that they were able to maintain close enough standing so that guys can come back from the injury, from their injuries, their respective injuries. So we are now in March, where all 3 of our major injured players are going to be coming back at some point. Hold on, let me listen to this Josh Hart thing. Let me see if he says anything about JB. I just want to listen to Josh Hart real quick. All right, now they're talking about his triple doubles. He didn't really give an update on Brunson. I just want to see. Mark, season series dubbers, Cleveland. It's always great to beat Cleveland. Always. We just had the matchup advantage against them. It is crazy. It's a crazy matchup. Charlie said it's a bittersweet win, but we'll take it. It is, unless Brunson really isn't that injured, which we're all hoping for, which seems pretty good compared to what all the doctors on the internet are telling me. I'm going to choose to believe them. Dutch B said, good Sunday. Look to see you next game. Big ups to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat, guys. Incredibly fun game. The initial scare was horrifying. Glad to have you guys around, because if you guys weren't around, I would have been like curled up into the fetal position, rocking back and forth, wondering why the teams I cheer for are so cursed, why New York teams are so cursed in general. But hopefully it's not too serious. Susan, what's up, Susan? Tay, Grayson, appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you guys. Whew. But incredible game from the Knicks. They not come back, but they rally to beat this Cleveland team despite being so shorthanded. 14-4 from Achua. 18-7-8 from Hartenstein. He flirted with a triple-double. Mr. Triple-double himself this season. 13, 19, and 10 for Josh Hart. Isaiah Hartenstein, we went through it. Dante DiVincenzo, 28.6 boards, 4 assists. Huge game from Dante. 6 for 14 from 3. Bogey Bogdanovic had a fantastic game off the bench. 20 points. 3 boards and 2 assists. Closed the game out. Played 30 minutes tonight. Fantastic. Jericho Sims, 6 boards, 0 points and an assist. Didn't even attempt a shot, but he was muscling his way into the paint, moving people around. We know Allen and Mobley don't like to get physical. I thought his defense was very, very good tonight, Jericho Sims. Deuce McBride, the nominal starting point guard tonight. He played the entire game since subbing in for Brunson. Brunson played 48 seconds in the game. Deuce McBride checks in for him and does not check back out of the game tonight. 47 minutes of the possible 48 minutes because Jalen Brunson played 1 minute in the game. He played the entire night, Deuce McBride. He had 16 points and 5 assists, 4 for 9 from 3, 6 for 15 overall. Alec Burks, only 11 minutes, was 2 for 6 from the field, 1 for 3 from 3, 8 points, a rebound, and an assist. We'll take it, okay. 8 points in 11 minutes, we'll take it. Just a gritty performance from everybody who played tonight for the Knicks. Oof. Knicks are nice. Appreciate you. Welcome, my guy. Hope you had a great time. Again, we'll be back on Tuesday when the Knicks take on Atlanta. They will be home. They got a little bit of home stretch here. 4 games at home. They got Atlanta on Tuesday. They got Orlando on Friday. So 2 days of rest in between. That's important for JB. It's important for the Knicks. They got a couple of games like that this year. But they got 4 games at home coming up. Atlanta, Orlando, Philadelphia, and then Philadelphia again. We got 2 games against Philadelphia, but both games are in the Garden. And then we have a big West Coast road trip, and that's when I think you will see our guys return. I would expect Anunoby back before we start the West Coast road trip. I think it's possible we see Randall come back during the West Coast road trip, or maybe right after it, which ends on the 21st at Denver. But we will see. We will see. Hopefully we get Anunoby back at some point before the trip, or maybe even at the very, very start of the trip. So we got 4-game homestand, then we got a 4-game West Coast road trip where we got Portland, Sacramento, Golden State, and Denver. It's a tough road trip. And then we come back home, and it's the final stretch run. That's the second half of the month there. And then we got, 2 weeks in April. And then it's playoff time, guys. And then it's playoff time. So appreciate everybody showing up in the chat tonight. But that's pretty much it. JP, can we play without JB? No. Not without Randall, not without Anunoby. You can't play with JB as well. You could hardly play with Jalen Brunson without, our 3 guys. So now take him out, it's like, okay, what do we have left? Shake Milton? We're relying on Shake Milton all of a sudden. I like him. He's a good player. But that's what we're going to be relying on if Brunson is going to miss extended time. Which again, not expecting him to be healthy for Tuesday, but also not expecting him to miss a bunch of games here. Trying to stay in the middle there, right, with my expectation, but we will have to wait and see. Relic, Knicks are nice. Appreciate you guys. Relic, a win for the finest fans on YouTube right here. Happy they work so hard and fall for those little wins. Excellent call. Appreciate you. Relics. With that, shout out to everybody in the chat, guys. You guys made tonight fun. Tay said no. I sent him the next 2 games. Sure. Give him the rest. He needs it. He deserves it. He could use it for sure. But, they may not also have much of a chance in winning basketball games without him. So it's a balance. Definitely a balance. But again, always prioritize the health, especially when it's your star player. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Kenny Deuce stepped up too. He played 47 minutes. He played the entire game. Deuce McBride. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Tay, Kenny, Mark, Kenny, JP, Relic, Knicks are nice. Appreciate you. MBM, Knicks fan, of course. Charlie, Susan, Adam, Jose, Dutch B, everybody. Appreciate everybody showing up tonight. Mark, love you guys. You guys made it an extremely fun night for what could have been a very depressing night. So, again, praying for the good news and the good health of Jalen Brunson. And we'll be back on Tuesday. Hopefully by then we will all be able to exhale. And, the news will be good news. Right? So that's what we're all hoping for. It's what I'm hoping for. So I'll see you guys Tuesday. I guess that's it. Kenny said Celtics 52.1 versus the Warriors. Yeah, it was a disgusting game. I had it on in the background, and I was disgusted. And I was happy it was on in the background because I didn't have to pay attention to it. That's what we would have done to the Warriors if we were healthy, but of course we weren't. So that's it. I'll see you guys Tuesday versus Atlanta. Go get your rest. Enjoy your last moments of Sunday before the week starts. We had a nice, decently early start time tonight at 7, so we still got half hour before 10 here on the East Coast. So you got a little bit of time left to enjoy your Sunday night before you got to get to bed and get ready for work, just as everybody else. So appreciate you guys. I'll see you Tuesday when we take on Atlanta at home at the Garden. Regular 7:30 start, of course. So see you guys then. I'm out. Thank you all. Bye.